Yeah. And
if we can all
All right.
if we can all kill video, it'll help me out
Yep.
tremendously.
Doug.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Laugh Out Lore's D&D session on Wednesdays. You may have seen a few announcements over the last week. Tonight we are we are actually giving two giveaways, or having two giveaways for our 1,000 followers. So, what are we giving away? We are giving from 9:30 or until 9:30. We are giving away D&D's Dungeon Mayhem. It is from D&D, and that is courtesy of Brian. So thank you, Brian. Once he hops on, I'll have him give a little information about them and where he bought that and where you guys can check out. After 9:30, we will have a break. During that break, I will reset the contest. So at 11 o'clock, we will also have another giveaway for the Dungeons & Dragons Adventure Begins box set. So stay tuned. To enter, you will see instructions in just 1 second. But once I start the giveaway, you can type !enter, E-N-T-E-R, to enter in. Actually, I need to edit this really quick. I put the timer for 30 minutes, not an hour and 30 minutes.
And guys, while he's working on that, anybody listening to this that hasn't played D&D before, I know it can be kind of scary going into it, not knowing what you're doing. Both of these games that we're giving away tonight are a great introduction on how to play D&D without having to sit down with a group of seasoned players.
Oh, for sure. All right. So the contest is live now. If you're just joining us, type !enter in the chat, and you will be automatically entered into the giveaway. Second announcement. We're actually at about 1,200 followers now, guys. So that's huge.
Woo!
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. We're what, 15 days in? So, or 15 weeks in, rather. So yeah, that's super fucking exciting, guys. So thank you, everyone. Thank you guys for listening, to our podcast or catching us live. Thank you guys for playing with me, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
You're not the only ones playing with you.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So !enter into the chat to enter the contest. We will have two contests. First one will be drawn at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Second will be 11 p.m. All right, and with that, I think that catches us up on announcements. Oh, no. Anthony, let's talk about your upcoming campaign.
Ooh.
I'm going to let you take it over.
That's what the ARG was for.
I don't know if you guys are ready for it.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
I'm more than ready to hear about it.
Twists and turns and backstabbing, swindling.
What was it that you posted on Facebook?
No.
You posted something on Facebook.
Huh?
You posted something on Facebook, and it was like, you have no friends, only enemies or something?
Keep your enemies close, because you have no...
Yeah.
It's part of it. I can read you something about it if you'd like.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's tell everybody about it. These will be on Sundays, starting November 8th, from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern as well. So that will start in a couple weeks. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about it.
All right, I'll give you a little snippet. Cheaters and liars, thieves and beggars, drunkards and swindlers. There's only one way in this realm, the pirate way. Yo-ho, matey. A vast sea covers more than its share of this place. Island chains spread throughout, vicious wildlife and massive ships. Trust no one and keep your enemies close. You have no friends. The war wages on and becomes deadlier the longer it lasts. The entire realm searches for the key to defeat this evil. Not been no quarter given, no mercy is shown. The time has come for change. Will it be you?
Badass.
Ooh.
So this is the first time we've even heard this.
Yeah.
And now I'm even more excited.
And Brandon's not the DM.
I am not the DM. Anthony is. I am very excited to get to play.
I am ready to face a Kraken.
It's the Kraken. So thank you, Anthony.
Open inside the Kraken's mouth as it's
Oh,
closing.
yes.
Game over, Theo.
Yeah,
The game over
definitely
the
from everybody.
Mic drop. All right.
Thanks, Anthony.
You're welcome.
Hey, we got
That is
Sharkbait.
going to be an
Yes.
awesome second campaign.
So, everyone,
Hold on.
this is nuts. We have the entire crew tonight, including someone who has not been on before. Sharkbait, since you keep us muted all the time,
What?
since you keep our chats muted all the time,
You guys blow me up. I can't even.
Shut up, Sharkbait. I sat down and read 168 messages today. I don't want to hear it.
I don't. Those are just rookie numbers. We need to pump those up. Signal for.
Yeah,
Right.
oh, that's true.
I can't even.
that's just a
call
Wednesday.
to drive here.
That's funny.
Usually Friday.
All right, so Sharkbait, you have not met Nathan. Nathan, meet Drake. Drake, meet Nathan. Nathan is my best friend, and he was going to join us originally, but was put into the hospital for 4 months. So here he is. He's finally joining us. He's finally home. So
Woo!
Woo!
for real.
I am here. Welcome. Thank you.
All right. So where we left off last, Traka is asleep, laying next to the fire after a very long night. Sharkbait, we decided that you were taking first watch. And then Bjork did make it to his tent to pass out as well. Malak and Nylar, what were you doing? And Dragoon.
Me and Nylar are still by the fire, yes?
As of right now, yes. But first watch is about to start.
I said I would take... Who said they were taking first watch again?
Sharkbait will be first watch.
I want to join Sharkbait on first watch.
Cool. All right.
It was Nylar that was taking first watch, but okay.
Yeah, Nylar, you can take second or third.
You can take second. I'll take second.
All right, cool. All right, so Sharkbait and Dragoon, go ahead and roll perception checks, please.
Wait, I get a plus in right? Maybe.
Yeah, you should.
Where's
You,
my-
you
Or
caught
at least
Dragoon
I
in
think
the
you may
middle
have
of one of his hits.
advantage.
14.
What was it?
He said to roll, not spit it out.
What?
What'd you roll?
Oh, that's the wrong one. 4.
All right. And then Dragoon, what'd you roll?
What's passive?
Passive means that you're not actively looking.
So, perception.
Yes, please, Coffer.
That's a 16.
Okay. Yeah, so Dragoon, you're walking around the backside, and you don't really see anything. You hear nature, and everything goes smoothly. Sharkbait, you're looking around as well, the front side, and you two have a uneventful shift. So you guys go on to bed. A second shift, Nylar. Go ahead and roll perception.
121.
Yeah, so with that, you are very aware of what's happening around you. You don't really hear anything major, just normal nature sounds. Nothing really happens during your shift. You go to bed. Who do you wake up?
I'm gonna smack the dick of Traka.
All right, Traka. Your dick gets smacked as you wake up.
Does
Up
he
for
need
your
to
shift.
roll a saving throw for that smack?
Yeah, actually, that's true. Roll a strength check, Nylar.
You guys see this?
That morning wood slap back.
Did she just carry a knife to you?
She just my daughter just had an apple and a screwdriver carried to me.
Oh, nice.
That's fun. Here, take
She's
this.
just telling you what's going to happen the next time she gets in trouble.
All right, Nylar.
Right. What? You need me to roll strength check?
Yes, please.
I rolled a 17.
All right. Would that hit? No, I'm gonna say since you were asleep, it hits you, Traka. With
Well,
that,
I can't control my taps.
you can definitely control it.
Like, let me control it. I don't want to fucking.
Okay. Okay. So you're like,
I want to knock his testicles in his throat. You know what I mean?
okay. So you're tapping his dick, like you do.
Tap it.
And
Yeah, tap
Traka,
it.
you go ahead and wake up for your shift. Go ahead and roll a perception check, please.
Give it to mommy. Ask mommy for the remote. Okay. I'll pass.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that's plenty. So during your shift, nothing actually happens either. It is a peaceful night for everyone. And Traka, you start getting the camp ready for breakfast, kind of as the third shift ritual.
I drank a whole pot of coffee while I'm awake.
Oh yeah,
doing
for
this
sure.
'cause I was pretty fucked up last night.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm good with that. People start waking up, including all of your crew.
At first,
Okay.
see if he wants out of his little burrito swaddle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So you go into when the sun raises, you actually hear a muffled scream coming from his wagon, and you run in there and you find him like fucking just tossing and turning, swaddled like a fucking infant, screaming because somehow his little head got stuck under the blankets too during the night. Yeah, what do you do?
Who?
Traka.
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Because Jumanji is scared because he's swaddled and doesn't know what happened. I'm going to calm him down and try and let him out of his burrito swaddling.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a charisma check to see if you can calm him down.
Has he noticed that his pants are wet yet?
18.
He can't see. Finn Dizzle can't see anything. His head is under the covers. What was that?
His head out of the blanket, like just his face peeking out, but it's an 18.
Oh yeah, you're able to calm him down. You kind of just whisper sweet nothings
pick
to
up
him.
the whole burrito
Yeah.
thing and just kind of rock him and pat his head.
Yeah, he definitely calms down very quickly.
No.
And you unwrap him. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
And let him stretch and go outside. He's like a little newborn.
Yeah. He kind of just he walks you out and says thank you, snaps his fingers and his robes and everything just like become wrinkle free, like it's an all new wardrobe, but it's the same clothing. And he walks outside with you and heads to get some coffee.
I already have like 3 extra pots brewing.
Yeah, for sure.
So everyone can have their coffee this morning. I'm going to go wake up Bjork and get ready for the morning hunt.
Okay. Sounds good. So Nylar, what are you wanting to do?
Nylar is attuning to his daimon.
Okay, cool. I will send you actually your never mind. We talked about what your diamond did last time. Yeah, so you are officially attuned to it. So you can go ahead and add it to your inventory if you haven't already. You can read through that. Traka, also your orb. I was trying to remember to tell you wanted to ask Finn Dizzle about the orb, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that now too.
Okay.
Yeah, while he's drinking coffee, you can kind of just show him the orb if you want.
All right.
He looks at it, and he looks through, and a look of acknowledgement kind of comes across his face, and he's like, "Oh wow, I haven't seen one of these in a long time." And he kind of looks at you, and goes, "Do you mind?" And he kind of like jiggles it a little bit.
That's what she
Go
said.
ahead, man. What does it do? Tell me, please.
He looks at you and he smiles. He says, "Have you ever heard of a professor orb?"
No.
He hands it back to you and he goes, "Maybe you should spend some time with this on the travel today. I think it's better when you find out for yourself."
Okay.
Sorry, I was staring at my lock's butt.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll do that while we're walking today.
All right, cool. So when at the end of at the end of the second trip, or 2/3 of the trip, you will have attuned to it. So go ahead and add a professor orb to your inventory, and you can read through it.
Okay.
Bjork, you are getting woken up by Traka to go hunting.
Yep.
I have coffee in hand.
Yeah. Both of you go ahead and do survival checks, please.
Yeah, Bjork, I'm gonna stand up and grab my coffee and with my left hand reach back and grab my ass, and I'm just kind of wondering to myself, the fuck happened last night?
Okay.
And survival, that's a 17 with 3 for an unnatural 20.
Awesome.
I got a 10.
All right, Traka, you're having some trouble. You do find track of small game without any issue, but you cannot find any deer for some reason. However, Bjork, you're able to see it right in front of you. Traka's standing there looking all over, and it is inches from his feet. Maybe it's because he's so big that he can't see it in front of him, or maybe he's just focused on small game. You're not really sure, but you do find animal tracks, deer specifically. And I'm
just looking at Traka throwing my hands down at the tracks like, hello!
Yeah, pretty much.
There's only rabbits here, all right? Walter, do you see any deer tracks?
We'll roll a perception check for Walter. So it'd be a +1.
That's a 15.
Yeah, he sees him. He points right to him.
No, bro, those are rabbit tracks, clearly. Are you on my side or his side, Walter?
He shrugs. Bjork,
Right.
You do follow these tracks and kind of wave Traka onto you, or with you.
Yep.
And you do find a clearing. There is a buck and a doe. And then off in the distance, not super far from them, is baby Bambi.
Okay. I'm just motion silently to Traka that I'm gonna take the buck and he's gonna shoot for the doe.
Okay.
The fawn we're gonna just let leave.
Okay. Sounds good. Both of you roll a bow strike.
Let me equip it here real quick. All right. So that is +6 to hit with a 16 for 22.
Oh yeah, one hit. You kill it very cleanly.
And then what do we got here? D.
You don't have to roll damage. It kills it.
It's a
Okay.
13.
Traka, what? 13?
A 13.
Yeah, that hits too. Yours not so cleanly, but yeah, you definitely are able to put an arrow in. As it walks on, Traka, it does leave a little bit of a trail. The fawn does run off immediately as it sees the father, just assumption of a father, was dropped to the ground, and his mother's running off in the distance.
That's
Traka, you will need to.
Stepdad, man.
Could be. Traka, go ahead and roll a survival check to see if you can follow the blood trail.
23.
Oh yeah, you find it, and you do find Bambi's mother laying on her side, panting, but she is immobile.
Shoot it.
Okay, and with that, she does quit breathing. So you guys can clean these up and.
No, I'm like, hey, Bjork, come here. I want to show you something really, really cool. Check this out. And I pick up the deer and I put it in my bag of holding.
It will not fit. It is much too big. Remember, you're the whole of the bag of holding is about the size of a bowling ball.
While he's messing with his, I'd like to cut the antlers off of mine and keep it.
Okay. Go ahead and put that in your inventory. It'd just
Okay.
be 2 moderately sized antlers.
Okay.
Traka, you do like start putting like the rear feet in, and you realize that it does not stretch any further, without causing damage to the bag.
Son of a bitch. All right. Just drag the deer behind me.
Okay. Are you guys gonna field clean it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you guys make it back. Go ahead and roll a nature check just to make sure you guys don't fuck it up, but you should be fine.
It's a 16.
Yeah, plenty.
Boom. Nat 20.
Yeah, you are fucking swift.
I got like perfect little thin cut fillets.
Exactly. In fact, yours is so well done and butchered correctly that he will actually give you guys an extra gold piece today.
Sweet.
So go ahead.
So I would say at this point we'll just kind of drag them back. It's only one apiece.
Yeah.
Talk to the meat guy, sell them.
Yep, and that would be 3 gold for today. So, yep, he takes it heartily off your hands, and you guys make 3 gold.
Is that a piece?
3 gold for
Or
yours. 3 gold for yours, and then 2 gold for the other. Right? It's 2 gold per animal.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yours would be 3, and his would be 2.
Okay. Cool.
And with that, everyone is up and awake. The morning has started, and everyone is already starting to pack away in the caravans. Do you guys want to just hit the road?
Wait,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Sharkbait.
what is going on?
Essentially,
That's a real question.
yeah. So you are on day 16. So you guys know that you have about 3 to 4 days ahead of you. And everyone just woke up from the night before. You don't remember a lot from the night before. You remember them pushing a button and disappearing and then reappearing very quickly, within a second. Like nothing really happens. They just kind of blipped in and out of existence and came straight back. They have not really told you what's happened because you were basically an NPC last week. But I'm assuming that they'll probably fill you in during the morning.
Sorry. Okay, but what's going on with my mimic?
Oh, you and Malak both need to roll a animal handling check, please.
Isn't today the last day they have to do that?
Yes, it is.
God damn it, Sharkbait.
And Brandon, I just hit 10 successes on my lockpicking rolls.
You are now proficient in lockpicking.
Brandon, 15 plus 4 for a total of 19, and that's Malak.
Very good. Sharkbait?
12 plus 4 is 6.
Yeah, and with that, you wake up and your guys' mimics don't look the same. In fact, they are more solid than they were before. Before they were like jellyfish, whereas very soft and pliable.
I was so shitty I lost mine.
Yeah, everyone but
Well, I didn't
Sharkbait
even
and
get
Malak. Both of you now just have a mimic. So Drake, and for anyone who's not heard this story before, if you're just joining us, our mimics are particularly special. They do take a model of some sort, or be able to eat something that is representative of what they want or what they're turning into. Drake, you bought assorted different furnitures from Findizzle, so you can actually give one of these to your mimic and have it transform if you'd like.
So at this point, we're saying they're just kind of full grown.
Yep.
Ready to use mimics.
All right, I have some.
What he's saying is that Dragoon can't crush him anymore.
Pretty much.
Whoa.
I think in dire times we will need.
Fuck you.
We've needed it before. I want him to change into a wooden door.
Okay.
He's picking up Traka's slack.
Okay. So for this, he can definitely turn it into a wooden door.
I have it.
Sharkbait
Yep.
still has all those models that he bought from.
Yeah,
Jumanji.
exactly.
We
So
have a door.
So you hand it in front of him, and at first he doesn't really do anything, but then he kind of just if it had a nose, it'd be sniffing, and gobbles it up. As soon as it hits his tongue, he starts to morph, and in front of you stands a 6 foot tall doorway, complete with the frame and the door and a brass handle, or what looks like a brass handle. So your mimic is now a door.
Do I see
Bjork,
this
can I?
happen by chance?
Yes, you would.
I want to
Oh,
go
go
up to
ahead.
Sharkbait and see if he's got any other models
I have a.
and see if he'd be willing to trade so I can turn my mimic into something.
Bro, we are in. Hard.
Give him the fucking chair.
Oh, I have a bar stool and a stool, so you can have the stool.
All right, and with that, he hands you the stool. You can also place it in front of the mimic if you'd like.
I'm gonna hold on to it for right now.
Okay.
What are you doing,
I'm
stepladder?
trying to decide between that and something else. We kind of talked about it before stream.
You're trying to what?
Determine that between
Yeah.
that what I just got and what we talked about before stream.
Yep. It can change anytime. You just give it a new model.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
then I'll give it the
Cough it back up.
All right. And
So
with
when
that,
it does change, it is kind of permanently that object until
correct.
you change it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you.
So Sharkbait's got to just like lug around the 6-foot door now.
I thought you could cough it back.
What were you saying, Sharkbait?
I thought you said it could cough it back up, and I had to like handle it carefully.
Yeah, you can. You can also force it to cough it back up.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
so
what
you
I
can-
was asking.
Yeah. Sorry.
I want to test that now. Do I have to roll anything?
Yep. Animal handling.
Just give it an. Oh, I thought you just gave it another model.
He wants
Well-
it to. He wants it to just cough it up.
18 plus. Where's my stats? 4. 18.
Yeah, and with that, you kind of know exactly what you're doing, and you tickle it right on the brass handle, and it opens up like the door like a regular door would, but inside is just a bunch of like semi-solid black goo, and a little model pops out, and it instantly shrinks back into like a 1 foot by 1 foot square.
Guys, there's a lot of background noise right now. There we go.
So he's back to a door.
Yep.
I have-
No, he's back to
mean-
being just a blob.
I have these in like a baggie, right, or something.
Yeah, like a canvas cloth bag.
Cool. Where do I go to buy one? Like a really fancy one.
Like a really fancy model.
Yeah.
I'd say you need to look for an artisan in the big city. Someone that specifically makes like doll houses.
All right. Well, that's all I need to know
Cool.
for now, I think, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can either have it turned into something else, or you can leave it as is.
I
You'll just have
don't
to
want to overwork him for the day. I still need to figure out his name.
Okay, cool. And then Malak, do you feed the stool to your mimic?
I think he said he was just going to kind of hang on to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dragon, what are you doing?
I don't want to ask this, but how's my bird?
Roll animal handling.
I thought I already did that with the previous roll you had me do before we ended last week.
You're going to make frequent ones at very first.
Okay.
Just because you're moving out and about, you need to make sure that it's still gonna stay calm and shit.
It's a 6.
He's pissed. He's with you, but he's not happy. He is very loud. In fact, it draws attention to many people as they walk by. It is still currently kind of like wrapped in the net that you had, or the what? Actually, you did something else. You wrapped it in something else, I think, a tunic.
Yep.
And so it's still wrapped up in it.
It's like he's like a burrito right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Just his head sticking out.
He is very wiggly and very loud at the moment, but he's still there because he can't move. You're lucky he only rolled a 2.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Well, how wiggly is he? Like, could I sit him down for a second without worrying about him?
You can certainly try. He's pretty wiggly.
Hey, Malak. Hey, Bjork.
Yeah.
You want to come over and hold my bird for a second?
Ha! I never thought you'd ask. Bjork's gonna walk over and just grab the crotch of his pants.
All right.
Natural instinct. I hope the bird's under one arm. I'm just gonna punch Bjork in the face. Natural. Just there was no. He grabbed.
Rolled a hit.
Yeah, he punches me in the cheek, and I'm still holding on to his crotch.
That's trash. An 8's probably not gonna hit, huh?
Nope, it
No.
misses.
No,
Swing and a miss.
Mm-hmm.
no, he swings, and I'm like, the fuck, bro? I'm doing what you asked.
Yeah, you're a little more concerned about holding on to your bird than swinging fist. You want to make sure that you're protecting it, so you definitely miss.
Yeah. I stick the bird out. I stick the owl out, and I go, "Can you hold the owl for a second? Not my dick."
Oh, sure. I'm gonna reach my hands out so he can kind of nice and neatly place it, kind of like a little cradle.
All right.
And then I'm gonna attempt to fill a vial of acid.
Okay, next check, please.
And I'm just sitting there with my finger playing with his beak like you would a baby, like. All
right.
So that's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you get a fill. You fill an entire vial. No problem.
Sweet.
That was a good jerk off.
Yeah, exactly. A shark bait.
Right.
Please roll a perception check for me.
Shark bait?
It was because
Yep.
I held his bird.
You said shark bait?
Yes, please.
Perception 16 plus 2, 18.
You feel something hit your head, and you look up, and you see something in the sky, but you immediately look down to see what hit you, and you see a rock.
Bird shit. Fucking birds.
The rock has a piece of parchment kind of wrapped around it. And then as you're bending over to pick it up, a shadow falls across all of you as this dot gets bigger and starts blotting out one of the suns. Do you guys look up?
Bjork's gonna look at Dragoon. Be like, take your fucking bird, man. There's witches.
It's no witch. You guys looking up, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
I grab my owl from Bjork and cradle him, and then look up.
Bjork, as he takes his owl, Bjork's gonna take off running with my arms flailing back to my tent and hide inside of it.
Dash the mimic away safely. Where am I holding it as of right now?
Right now, it's just in your hand.
No, like, for safety, what have I been doing?
I would say that you've made a pouch for it.
Okay, I put him in a pouch.
Like a water skin, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm supposed to read this. No,
Yes.
That's for-
I fail. Thank you.
Actually, as you're undoing the parchment, the shadow's getting bigger and bigger.
Coming
I
to
need
the
it.
chat because I'm a moderator.
Sorry.
And as you guys are trying to figure out what the shadow is, I'm descending upon you, and as you get closer and closer, you guys are seeing that it's not just a random creature. It's a bird-like creature with majestic yellow and purple and gold wings, and you realize that he's also flying in a wheelchair, and all of a sudden is descending farther and farther closer to you, and does a little bit of a sketchy but graceful landing.
Traka passes out.
Dragoon's looking
Yeah.
at it. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? What the hell is it?
You don't know what a
York's
plane
just
is.
yelling from his tent. What's going on, guys? Did she attack yet?
Sorry, guys, I'm a friendly. Please don't attack. I promise I'm not here to harm you. I am Dr. Filbert Freud. I've come with a message. I dropped it
What was your?
just to let you know that I was the friendly. I didn't want to scare you guys and have anybody attack me, but just to let you know, I'm a friendly.
I'm not throwing
And out of
Insight
character,
on that.
you should have
Yeah,
named
inside
your
it.
character Stephen Hawking.
Pretty good.
so bad.
I got to give you that one. I can't even be mad about it.
I can't even get mad about it either.
I can't either, but I rolled a natural one for a +4, making it 5.
Yeah, you believe him.
Oh, am I supposed to roll something?
Only if you want to see if he's lying or not.
I want to ask the stranger his name. I missed it, I think, if he said it.
Dr. Filbert Freud.
Dr. Filbert Freud.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll try and wake up.
Roll a Constitution
I'm gonna-
saving throw.
I'm gonna yell at Bjork and be like, Bjork, there's a doctor out here. Maybe he can fix your sack problem.
Not
That's
that
a
kind
12
of
for
doctor.
Traka.
That's enough to wake up.
York, I'm gonna walk out of my tent and trying to shake off that I wasn't actually scared. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk up to him, shake his hand. I'm gonna be like, Filbert, buddy, how have you been?
I'm good, man. Good, man. I'm all right. Nice to see you.
And I'm gonna spin back around to Dragoon and be like, I have no idea who the fuck this is.
All right.
I'm gonna look at Bjork and be like, then why'd you shake his hand?
It seemed right.
Okay. Going
Yeah.
back to Dr. Filbert Freud?
Freud.
Freud. I'll look at him. What the hell did you fly in on?
Bjork.
And as you ask that, you guys kind of look in, and you look at this very unique individual, Collars of a Phoenix, that you've only read in children's books. He's sitting strapped in, 5-point harness style. His legs are also strapped into a slight incline of a, almost like a leg rest, of course, with the footstool as well on it. On the right side, you actually see a mounted crossbow mounted onto his wheelchair.
Nice.
On the left side, there are jewels inlaid that he is actually like hovering his hand over currently. And a little twitch of his finger, and he starts moving forward. A little twitch back, and he starts moving backward. When you look around, and he kind of spins around to look at you, you see that there are 2 slots in the back of his wheelchair that's made just for his wings to sit in, so he can still fly while having a wheelchair. The wheelchair in itself is made of wood, but it doesn't look like any wood you've ever seen before. It is very sturdy, and it definitely looks like it could cause some damage if they ran into you.
Bjork, I'd like to look down like I'm examining this wood, and I've seen a lot of wood in my day,
Yes, you have.
Can I?
but never this
I
wood.
bet you have. Can I read?
I got special wood.
All right, who was trying to do something?
Can I read the note? I never did read it.
Is
Yeah.
that an angel?
You definitely can. And as you unwrap the rock with the containing the parchment, you open it up. And to everyone else, except for Dr. Filbert Freud, it almost looks like someone just drew a bunch of squiggly lines, almost like they were trying to draw wind in different directions. However, Sharkbait and Filbert, you can actually read it. It is in Orin, and it says, Sharkbait, do not come home. The grievers have completely run over our territory. It is not safe. I hope this message gets to you safely. I'm sending one of our monks to deliver it to you to ensure it makes it. Please, just forget us and live your life to the fullest. Who knows what you would come back to if you ever made it back. Love, Mother.
So my mom's in danger, and they sent a monk to tell me not to come.
This is definitely her handwriting, so she's definitely the one telling you not to come back.
So my mommy's in danger, and she's telling your boy not to come.
Yep.
She sent me specifically to come and tell you that it's not safe for you to return home, that all has been pretty much lost. And as I found you, that I should join you guys in whatever quest you guys are approaching, and to keep you safe.
Yeah, and Filbert would also know that your mother gave him this letter, away from your town. She safely made it out, and was able to go to the monastery and give this note, and she is currently in hiding.
Can I roll for stealth?
Yeah, go ahead.
And right before that, Bjork looks back at Traka and he's like, "You dumbass! It's not an angel. You passed out. You didn't die."
15.
Okay, you think you're stealthy. What are you trying to do?
You think you're still?
I'm gonna throw my net onto the doctor.
Okay, Nathan, on D&D Beyond, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception.
It's on the left side of the screen under the saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Can you see it?
Oh, 12.
Should be in a
Okay.
box that says senses, and it's
Yeah,
passive
Traka,
wisdom
you do,
perception.
or Dr. Filbert Freud, you do not see Traka moving behind you. All of a sudden, a net surrounds you. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Ah, 6.
All right. You are currently immobilized. Your hand slips off the jewel and gets wrapped around the net. Having feathers, it is very easily caught. So currently, you cannot move around.
All right, I got him. Bjork, how much money do you think we can get for an angel?
I will take the net off of it.
Okay.
I look over at Traka and tell him in Draconic it is not an angel.
And I want to make sure it's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Sharkbait,
Bjork.
Traka, you see Sharkbait run to Dr. Filbert Freud and yank off this this net surrounding him and kind of lean down and make sure that he's fine.
I go over and start helping and apologize. I didn't realize what was going on. Sorry.
And Bjork, I'm gonna look at Truck and be like, so should I go talk to the meat guy or no?
Yeah, let's go. Why are we talking to the meat guy?
To sell you.
Oh, I thought we were gonna butcher and sell this angel.
Oh, yeah, let's go. We'll pick him up and take him to the meat guy.
Roll strength checks.
To see you try.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Can I roll a persuasion?
That's fucking
and-
hilarious because I rolled a 2 + 4 for 6.
Nice.
Try as you might, you cannot pick up this wheelchair.
I want to
And
like,
I'm like, fuck, this is some heavy wood.
I want to like push him off of him and like rush him away.
Okay. Strength check.
Are you? 4 plus.
Tell me it's a 2.
2, so 6.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. So we have 666 going on, and with that,
Bjork's gonna turn around to Nylar like, hey man, get your muscles over here to help.
yeah, you actually
We're
do
selling
run
an
straight
angel.
into Bjork. And with your
What are we doing?
contested strengths, you kind of both fall down to the ground. You do let go of the wheelchair. Of course, it didn't move at all, so nothing happens there. But Traka, with only one side being lifted, you start sweating because you're still trying to lift, and it just got a lot heavier.
Who am I trying to lift here?
Bjork.
I'm gonna fucking squat Bjork. Ugh.
All right. Roll strength.
I swear to God, if you roll high.
I need to speak. I need to speak real quick after he rolls this.
Excuse me, but that's a nat 20.
Oh, shit. Tell me how you want to do this.
How do I want to do it?
Yeah.
So he's just fucking on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, you seen Sharkbait fucking just like shoulder check this motherfucker, and they both fall to the floor.
So I'm gonna grab Bjork, and I'm gonna grab him by his chest and his balls without just right here.
Ball.
I'm not gonna grab his. I'm not trying to squeeze his dick.
Ball. It's like a perfect handle.
Yeah.
It's just one ball. It's just.
I'm trying to fondle the balls and grab his chest at the same time, and I'm gonna fucking cling his ass, just fucking, and then I'm gonna put him on my shoulders.
All right. Yeah, and you definitely do that with ease as a little gnome picks up this giant half-orc and just fucking, just sets him on his shoulders like it's nothing.
And Bjork, I'm gonna turn around and look at my ass to make sure I'm not magical again.
Okay.
No, bud. You're not magical right now.
Oh, I thought I was flying.
Just me, baby girl. Just me.
All right. Sharkbait and Filbert, what are you doing?
Wait, his name's Filbert?
That is.
Where the fuck have you been?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out my bottle of moonshine
Nylar's a little toasty.
because I'm confused and I don't know what's going on. It's been weird.
All right, you
The
take a
last
shot of
week.
moonshine.
I want to talk everybody down because my mom's sinning, so I feel like I can trust him.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll
Thank you.
charisma.
Thank you.
See if you can get everybody calm all at once.
While
Yeah,
he's rolling
charming.
Bjork, I gotta take my morning drunk piss.
15.
Does anyone have a passive insight higher than 15?
No.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Nope.
We're all mentally handicapped.
You all hear
There are no
Sharkbait
wise.
calmly tell you that he is a friend, and his mother sent him to tell him some very valuable information, and he does quiet you down very quickly.
You said passive insight.
Yes, above a 15.
I have a 16.
Okay, so while he's saying this,
Malloc.
He said, my mom told me to come and tell you.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Somebody over there, motherfucker, movie, bitch.
Malak, as you're hearing Sharkbait calm everyone down, you do hear that he is telling the truth. He definitely believes that this guy is here to help. And as you look over at Dr. Philbert Freud, you kind of get a good feeling about him as well.
I'd like to express that to the rest of the crew.
Okay. Now I want everyone to say Dr. Philbert Freud 3 times really fast.
Dr.
Dr. Filbert, Dr. Filbert, Dr. Filbert, Dr. Filbert.
Someone didn't say Freud at all.
We talking about Dr. Philbert Floyd, Dr. Philbert Floyd, Dr.
My
Philbert
teeth
Floyd.
almost fell out when I tried that. I ain't doing it.
So apparently Floyd is a doctor, and I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hey, doc, does this look normal?"
I'd like to introduce myself, Dr. Philbert Freud.
Dr. Philbert Floyd here. Did he get attacked by a tiger?
But I had none of
All right.
That kind of doctor.
By the way, Brandon,
yesterday.
Yeah,
did I atone to my braces last night?
you did.
By the way, Brandon,
So I just need a long rest, right?
why am
No,
I the only
yeah,
one
you
with
need
my
long rest.
camera up?
Curtis has issues with cameras being on.
Oh, no, you're fine. I got it figured out. Cameras can stay up.
My shit will always stay up so you can see my pretty little nipple.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Hello. And then you get Malak.
And I think right at this time, Brandon,
Fucking Inuyasha, motherfucker. Malak.
it's morning. I drank a lot last night, dude. And I really just need to let loose that morning piss.
Yeah. Roll a Constitution save. Let's see if you can make it to the woods.
No, I'm still on Nylar's shoulders.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Roll con save.
So he wants me to like Brock Lesnar F5 him right now?
Alex.
That is a 3 + 5 for 8.
Nylar, roll a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw.
roll.
That's fucking dope.
Am I throwing a dexterity saving throw? Or
Yes.
Just a throw? A roll?
Saving throw.
Oof. What'd he get?
Not good. What'd you get?
I rolled a 10.
You feel your neck start getting warm, and you
Is
hear
he pissing on me?
you hear escape his lips, and you are being actively pissed on.
So you're feeling me get pissed on. So I'm gonna Brock. Have you ever watched WWE?
Who?
Yes.
Anybody?
I know it. Do it. F5 him.
So I'm gonna F5 this motherfucker. So basically, I'm gonna throw him up in the air and fucking slam his face down on the fucking ground.
Okay. Roll.
Why are we fighting with each other already? Got here.
Dude.
Just let it
welcome.
happen.
Welcome. So
And just to put things into perspective, this is like a 6'8"
yeah.
half orc on top of this like 3 foot tall gnome's shoulder.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a strength check, Nylar. Let's see if you can maneuver this.
Excuse me. I'm 3'9".
Get up.
Actually, make this athletics, Nylar.
Get up, Bjork, and
Do you
slap
want
him.
him to be athletic? Do you want him to be athletic?
Yes.
That's
I
an
first got like a plus
unnatural 22.
All right. You do this with ease. You just fucking slam him on the ground from your shoulders, and as you do, his piss or his dick just fucking just falls out of his pants because it is soaked already, and it just fucking starts swinging around like a fucking garden hose,
Yeah,
spraying
that shit's
everyone.
like a kid's sprinkler in the backyard. Just
Yeah, exactly.
6 foot
It's like
spray.
one of those inflatable guys.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, it's got the arms hanging off of it and everything. It's
A
fucking
wacky
weird.
flailing arm inflatable tube man.
Yep. So I will say everyone's probably back
that.
far enough where they're not going to be pissed on, except for Nylar. Nylar, you're already been pissed on. Bjork, you are finished pissing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my fishing reel and I'm gonna reel my dick back in.
Okay.
Put the snake away.
All right, what are you guys doing?
So
Everyone is waiting for you.
If they're ready to go.
All right, 3 people talked at once. Chris, go ahead first.
I want to walk back towards the camp, and as I do, I just look at Sharkbait and Dr.
Filbert.
I'm gonna call him Doc.
Dr. Filbert Freud.
And see if it's to go.
Dude, you're cutting out bad. We can't hear you.
Doc, I'm going back to camp to see if this is good. We're at it later.
What?
He took off back to camp.
Okay. It just sped
back.
through. Yeah. So you guys are still in camp.
Yeah, this is in the center of camp where all this happened, where he descended to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I look and see what Google is thinking about all this?
Honestly, Dougal is just waiting for you guys. He doesn't care who's here. He just kind of taps his foot and looking at an invisible watch and tapping his foot again.
I look over at Traka and I'm like, hey, I think it's time to go, dude.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get to where we need to go.
I hop up with Dougal and do my 1,000-yard kid stare and say, usual double time. At this point, we'll be there early.
All right. Filbert, what are you doing? Since you have no idea what's happening.
No, I said to him that we'd talk about it later tonight.
Yeah, he has.
We stop.
But he has no idea what's happening. He literally just landed, has no idea what you guys are doing, no idea where you're going.
Dougal's carriage. We are guiding this caravan to Mara. Well, you get paid when we're there. You can tell us what's going on more when we get there.
Under my wing. I want him to travel with me so we can.
Okay. Do you guys both want to fly?
Oh. Hold up. Flying?
Yeah, he can fly, and so can you.
With the caravan double time flying.
Oh yeah, their fly speed is almost your double time already.
Nylar.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brandon, right before we take off here, when we're done speaking, let's give another really quick roundup of the giveaway. 30 minutes before we actually draw it.
Yep. So Sharkbait and Dr. Filbert Freud, are you guys gonna just fly in the air so you guys can talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. The rest of you.
Can I ask them real quick before we go? Would it be possible if you guys see a goose or a duck or two up there? Can you try and grab them throughout the day?
Ooh, please.
Oz's weapons.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can. That sounds good.
Maybe some grouse or any kind of wild bird would be awesome.
If you can find a snip.
A snipe?
I'm really passionate. A snipe. You need to find a snipe.
He doesn't even know what it is.
They're so rare, I don't even know what the fuck they're called.
Exactly.
All right.
Send them on a wild goose chase.
Literally.
Yeah, so you guys, the people that are flying, I'll just have you do survival checks at each turn, see if you guys catch anything. But before then, just a reminder to everyone, we are doing a giveaway currently. It is D&D Mayhem something.
Mayhem.
It's Dungeon Mayhem.
Dungeon Mayhem, thank you. That is, the drawing is going to be in 30 minutes, so type ! Enter, ENTER, to enter that giveaway. After 9:30, we'll be doing another giveaway, D&D's Adventure something.
Adventure Begins.
There we go.
The board game.
So be sure to get them entries going.
And after we do the giveaway, to enter for the second giveaway, you need to
Yes,
put in
you
your
need to do it again.
exclamation point enter again.
Yep. All right. So we're heading out. The way I do double time is I just roll dice almost continuously for 6 times. And that's how many encounters you're going to have if it's above a certain number. So while I'm doing that, Sharkbait and Dr. Filbert Freud, what are you guys talking about?
What do you want to know, kid?
Kid? Oh, are you really old?
Sharkbait, how old are you? How old is your character?
Oh, I have no idea. Where do you find that?
You just make it up.
Make it up.
Oh, okay.
How old do Americorcas live?
I think 40 years is their average lifespan.
Okay.
I'm a good prime age of 27 then.
You're 27? Okay.
Then this other guy's fucking old.
Good to know.
Well, he called me kid. So.
He's like 36 or something.
Yeah, but you only live to 40, is what he said.
All right.
You know.
So at that age, Nathan, that we talked about before,
Yeah.
it is going to be up to you how you decide to go about that. You can keep it or you can change it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm approaching the end of my life. I am 36, and having studied the most of my life at a monastery, when your mom came to me with this message, I knew I had to leave the monastery and find you and use this last chance towards the end of my life and do this one last deed for your mom and for you. So I know it's disheartening to know that your mom's out there in trouble, but don't give up. We're gonna get through this, and I know you want to go back and save your village, but I would strongly recommend you not go back. Your mom was very insistent. She is in hiding right now, and we may or may not see her again, but she wanted you to be safe.
Well, thank you for the warning. I will put it all into consideration.
All right. Down on the ground, your entire day goes by uneventful. I rolled really shitty.
Brendan, what dice are you using?
Fucking right you did.
I roll a different D20 on every roll.
About time.
Actively call for a yeet of those dice, and Brandon has to get new dice.
Yeah.
He lost them in the floorboards.
So yeah, you guys, the day is uneventful. Just normal landmark stuff, but nothing's broke down. You guys make very good time, and you guys are pulling off into the our next campground. What are you guys gonna do?
This is approaching night 16.
Yep, this is night number 16.
Okay.
Do we have time to go hunting?
Yeah, it's very early evening.
Did we see birds in the sky?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll 3 survival checks each.
3 each?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. 6.
Nope.
And make sure you add your modifier as well.
Modifier?
Yeah, your plus on your survival.
On your skills screen.
+4? Oh, on my skills?
You should have survival down at the very bottom.
1 second, it's loading back up. Oh, yep. I had all my stuff written down. On my skills. For survival, yeah, no, I got +4. Yeah, so first one I rolled was a 2. +4 is 6.
Okay.
Then 9 + 4 is 13.
Okay.
10 + 4 is 14.
Okay. Yeah, you yourself are able to catch just a few, probably medium-sized birds of varying types. I'd say 3 to 4. Dr. Filbert Freud, what were your survival rules?
My first one was I got a natural 20 + 2 is 22.
Okay.
Then I
God
got,
damn.
Then I got 17.
Okay.
15 plus 2, 17. Then I got a 6. 6 plus 2, 8.
Okay.
Took
Yeah. Dr. Filbert
He took
Freud.
out the whole fucking flock.
You do run into an entire flock, and with your crossbow mount, you're able to quickly snap, and they gently fall down to the ground, almost landing in Traka's.
Incoming.
It lands right beside Traka with Dougal, and you guys now have enough bird meat to feed the entire camp for 2 days.
They landed in the cart.
Yeah, like perfectly.
And you're welcome.
Well, we don't have to go hunting.
Yeah, that
Ducks
was
on the menu.
exactly. Yeah, and it's all different kind of fowl and other birds. Just a plethora of meat for you to enjoy.
Nice.
Bjork's sitting here like, I love a plethora of meat.
Know how to deep fry the legs.
I want to ask him about himself while we're flying. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Or is
Yeah.
He's a monk, right? What is the wisdom of the monk?
Fucking Americanos.
I'll say, since we're at camp, let's play this into the evening here.
I
Yeah.
say we get the fuck out of here.
I can do it while we're taking camp.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are kind of just sitting around a campfire enjoying a nice hearty meal
Land.
Of bird.
of bird.
Bird.
Fucking cannibals.
Before we got there, can I ask the cooks if they know how to deep fry the legs and breasts of the fowl?
You can't.
This ain't no KFC, dude. We out in the woods.
Bitch, we got enough butter.
They have enough.
Hard to fry it.
Yeah, they have. There are varying different types of merchants. One of them is like literally food
Merchants?
supplies. They sell food supplies, so they have plenty of equipment to make this feast one of the best fucking feasts you've had in quite a while.
Since we did the hunter's roast.
Yeah,
Fried chicken. Oh yeah.
yeah, they rolled pretty high on their
A
cooking
plate
skills.
in each hand full of meat and potatoes or
All right.
whatever we're having.
Yeah, I mean it'd just be some tubers and different roots.
I have like 2.5 birds on my plate, and
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And
speaking of feasts, let's all thank Nylar's wife here for allowing him to play tonight during their anniversary.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelsey.
All
I'm
right.
gonna sit by Dougal as well.
Hang on. We gotta go back. We gotta go live now. You said this.
Hey, are you gonna put the doc on the screen?
What?
Okay, go ahead and say that shit again. What you just said.
Are you gonna put this on the?
Yeah, I'm about to. I have to add him as a character.
All right, everybody. Thanks, Kelsey.
Thank you.
Kelsey.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Yeah,
You let your boy play some D&D with us tonight.
Brandon,
we can
could
get
we
back.
say that I did some handling with the owl on our way?
Yeah. It was an uneventful day,
So-
so you had to say yeah.
What do I roll for that real quick?
Animal handling.
I've got like 30 minutes before the boss takes me off.
I got an 18.
Okay. With an 18, it's fine. You're able to spend a little bit of time with it. It does calm down.
I'm calming down.
So yeah, he is currently calm, but he is still actively trying to get away.
AARA.
Excuse
Can
me,
I
DM
take-
Brandon? DM Brandon,
Yes,
what are you doing on the screen?
I'm trying to
Don't
create his
worry about
character.
AARA.
AA is for quitters. Copy.
AARA.
Okay, I'll have to find one for him. I know I have some, but for now we'll just have him as like a blacksmith.
Mom's a blacksmith.
Can I say that he's calm enough that I can take him out of the burrito and like tie this like little rope to his leg?
Oh, for animal handling.
What were your animal handling? What was your last animal handling roll?
18.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm going to look at Dragoon as Nylar and say, Dragoon, let me see your bird.
Hold on, Nylar. I just got it to calm down. Get along with the big bird a little bit more, and then you can come near the small bird.
Me and the big bird are cool. I'm going to throw persuasion and see if I can hold his owl.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck yes.
Dragoon just sighed.
Persuasion. That is a unnatural 21.
All right. Go ahead and roll a Dragoon. Roll a d20. This would be insight.
You're fucked.
I got an 18.
Okay, you are hesitant, and you stick very close to him as he convinces you. The final say is still yours, but he's pretty convincing.
I'm letting Nylar hold the bird.
All right.
Don't make me regret this, Nylar.
Do I need to roll animal handling?
You do.
It's like, why are you going to let him hold the bird, but you wouldn't let me hold your bird?
Bye-bye, birdie. All right, you got lucky.
What'd you roll?
19 plus 5.
Okay.
25?
Okay.
24, sorry.
Yeah, he kind of just calms down very, very quickly in your hands. In fact, he's almost like snuggling against your palms.
The bird is limp.
You boys ready for this?
Don't be a dick, Nylar.
Nylar, steal my bird.
I'd punch Nylar in the face.
While he's holding the bird?
Yes.
Roll to hit.
That's a 6. Fuck, no.
No, you swing too high, and you miss him.
I tried to save your bird.
Nylar's out. Hold on.
Dr. Filbert Freud, you see these guys kind of like bantering back and forth. Very jovial. You can see that they've developed a bond.
Damn, what the fuck y'all breaking out there?
Sharkbait, save your kind. He's gonna wound the bird.
He's gonna...
What?
Save your kind. Save the owl.
Why are...
The gnome's gonna hurt it. He hates the birds.
I thought the bird was all like cuddled up against it.
It is.
The
but
bird
then,
might like him, but Nylar doesn't like the bird.
But Traka punched him in the face, or tried to.
Got that sneaky
Close and says, "What a great bird," and hands him back after he pets his head.
Okay.
And I take it back from Nylar and I go, anytime you want to hold the bird, you can hold the bird. Or hold the owl.
All right.
Bjork's going to walk up and grab Dragoon's crotch
I knew
again.
it. Yeah.
Wrong bird.
Hey, man,
Dragoon's going to look at Bjork and just be like, let go.
Let go. Cool.
I'm I'm gonna let go, and I'm gonna look at the underside of the owl just to make sure that Nylar didn't like shove anything up his ass.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 12 with 3 for 15.
You do not see any twigs or anything up the owl's ass.
I'm gonna pat Dragoon on the shoulder, and I'm gonna say, your bird here has a nice ass.
Thank
I'm gonna look at Bjork and Phil, Sharkbait. Be like, I feel like an adventure. Do you guys want to go?
Dragoon's gonna hang out at camp with
guys-
the owl and bond with it a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if
Bjork's
Walter
still
wants
hung
to
over.
Dragoon and the owl help the owl feel a little more comfortable.
Okay. I will let you do an animal handling check, Dragoon, with advantage now, since he's helping you out.
Ooh. Okay.
Bjork's still hung over from the day before, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna kind of chill here at camp.
So that's a 15 with the higher.
Hey,
Okay.
who's blocking?
Do what?
Hi, Nylar's back.
Hey, Nylar.
Who's blocking?
Dragoon, you still have a hold of him, but he's a little antsy tonight. Not antsy enough to escape, but he's definitely antsy, almost nervous.
Can I pull some meat out of my pocket and see if he wants it?
Yeah. Pull out your meat and see if he wants it.
If
Pull
that
the meat out of your
doesn't-
pocket.
I said
If
some,
that
not
doesn't work,
my
can
meat.
Nylar hold the bird again?
Your plate, but yeah, feed him the meat out of your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Here, have some pocket meat.
Pocket meat. All right, I give him some of the cooked duck.
Okay, let's see if he wants it.
What do I need to roll for that?
Nothing. I did. He eats it heartily, and he seems to calm
Okay.
down a little bit.
I'm gonna tell Dragoon that you know he likes it raw, right?
I know. There a chance you can, when you go hunting? Actually, when you
Come
wake
with
up
us in
tomorrow,
the morning
I would
and we'll
say-
get you some
I would say they did not cook all that meat, so you could easily find a fresh bird still.
Here, I'm gonna
try it.
I'm gonna help.
But we can get you a fresh rabbit, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Wait, you looking for a fresh bird?
Oh no.
No, a fresh rabbit or a squirrel.
I
Nylar,
heard
you
fresh
wanna go
bird.
raccoon?
Nylar's gonna look at the owl.
I thought you just asked me if I wanted to go on an adventure.
You can come too, but Bjork doesn't want to go, so maybe Nylar will go with us.
He's fucking sour.
I thought you asked me and Dr. Phil.
I did.
Dr. Filbert, can you hold on a second?
Dr. Phil and Bjork. Bjork said he's staying. So
So Nylar hears that somebody's looking for a fresh bird.
I said I'd go on an adventure.
let's go.
So Nylar's looking at the owl.
I want to bring back a big animal.
I look at Nylar and I go, wrong bird.
Not, will you let me? So I look at the owl, and then I go to slam my javelin, and I look up and I look for a random bird in the trees.
Okay. Make
Ooh.
a perception check.
I see what you did there.
Fuck. That is a 13.
Yeah, you see some birds scattered around.
I'm going to hit one of those random birds with my throwing axe.
Roll to hit.
How does a natural 20 sound?
Yeah, you're able to actually knock out a couple. What you do is you throw the axe, and you're able to actually like tilt it to where it's going to strike 3 birds on a branch together, and easily pick off 3 birds. And you don't even realize it, but there was also a bird flying in, and you also capture it too. So 4 birds fly
It's like a
fall to
fucking
the ground.
shish kebab.
Yeah. And the axe lands perfectly with the handle up in the ground. easily spottable, so you can collect it as well.
I'm gonna collect the birds and I'm gonna collect my axe and say, here you go.
All right. And now, Dragoon, you have 4 freshly killed small birds.
I offer one to the owl to see if he wants it. Just the way it is.
The first bird that you offer him, he kind of like sniffs, and then he kind of bats it aside, but he immediately grabs for the second one and scarfs it down whole.
If you didn't let it get cold out of
All right.
Who's watching camp right now?
There are several still
We're
in
not
camp.
there yet.
Yeah, it's not night watch. Everybody's still just settling down.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to lose nobody.
Right.
And Bjork, kind of, while they're all doing their shenanigans here, I said I was going to sit down at camp, but I'm actually going to grab my fishing tackle.
Okay.
And head off and try and just catch a few small fish throughout the night before the evening sets.
Sounds good.
I'd like
go ahead
to
and
go
roll.
with Bjork.
All right. Sounds good. Both of you roll. Well, actually, Bjork, since you're specifically fishing, go ahead and roll nature. Actually, survival. Or whichever's higher. Malak, what are you doing?
18 with 3 for 21.
Yeah, you're able to catch plenty, and we'll get to that in just a sec.
Sure.
Malak, what are you doing with him?
I'd like to swim in the area that he's fishing in, but far enough away to where I'm not going to get hooked.
Oh, okay.
And I'd like to also fish, but underwater.
So you're going to just try to catch fish with your hands and mouth?
Yeah, I want to, if I at all possible, would like to do it like how you'd see a turtle do it underwater, kind of stealth and then catch them.
All right, roll stealth first.
Malak. Sorry. Nyla would love to see your little baby.
I got a 15 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to catch a few fish.
Baby? Hey,
You're able to sneak up on them
baby?
very easily.
Say, I want to see the baby.
Yeah, and you probably catch 4 fish, moderately sized, good enough to eat. 2 would make a very good meal. So you'd basically have like two additional rations. Bjork, with yours, I would say you have probably a total of 4 nights worth of fish.
Okay. Well, and while we've got it kind of quiet right now, we're looking at 9:23. We're doing the giveaway at 9:30.
Yep.
I think right now would be perfect time if we wanted to take a little break and come back to the giveaway.
That's a good idea. So we'll go ahead and
actually. Also a good time to hurry up and get to a next day.
Yeah, the babies are wanting to say goodnight to each other.
Yeah. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back by 9:30 to announce the winner. So we'll be back here in a few. Thanks for sticking around.
We're live.
All right, we are back. Thanks for hanging with us.
Thanks for staying.
Yeah, you guys have 1 minute and 20 seconds to enter. So make sure you're typing !enter ENTER to get those tickets in. You do have to be a follower. That is the only rule on Twitch's side. I had no control over that, so sorry. So get those entries in. Yeah, 1 minute now. Also, again, welcome Nathan to D&D, the Eldruma campaign.
Welcome to the fuckery.
Yeah, welcome to the fuckery. The salty old bastards.
No, I thought we were called. I thought we agreed
Oh, that's
on
right.
the fuckeries.
You guys changed it to the fuckeries or something.
Nobody knows anymore.
Nope.
Look, I'm
I
just
thought it was
here,
the
okay?
fuckeries.
I don't remember, guys. That's your job.
And guys, this last minute before the giveaway, let's read a brief description here of Dungeon Mayhem. It says, split the party, unleash the mayhem. Do you have the guts to bring home the glory? Play as one of 4 brave, quirky characters, barbarian, paladin, rogue, or wizard. Battle it out in a dungeon full of treasure, with magic missiles flinging, dual daggers slinging, and spiked shields dinging. It's up to you to be the last adventurer standing. It comes with 4 28-card decks, 4 hit point trackers, 4 hit point tokens, 4 reference cards, and 16 damage tokens for a full card game, 2 to 4 players.
Listen.
The
I
Arctic Pine won. So congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah, the Arctic Pine at the Arctic Pine won.
Congratulations, man. I'm jelly as fuck because I really wanted to play this game, but I was trying so hard not to open this game.
Yeah. So make sure we will get a hold of you to get your information.
Whose friend is Arctic Pine?
Not mine. Oh, he was in one of the other chats. One of the streams I joined yesterday. Your buddy.
Nylar's?
Yep. It was in one of your buddy's streams.
Oh, was he part of Shinra's group?
Yes.
He was part of the Shinra division.
Yep.
Right on, dude. So Pine.
So Arctic Pine, yeah.
I need you to go on Facebook and look up Brian Humphrey and send me your address. You don't see my face because we don't put our faces on this stream
yet.
Or you can send it to one of the links provided with Laugh Out Lore.
Yep. You can,
however
you want to find us.
Email.
You can go on Facebook and look up Laugh Out Lore, send them the email. You can look up Twitter and look up Laugh Out Lore. You can go on Reddit, look up Laugh Out Lore. Just make sure you send the stuff so I can send you this game.
All of them at the same time.
All right. Now, so the Arctic Pine, send us a message however you want to. We'll get it. The second adventure begins, I guess.
Right now.
D&D Dungeons and Dragons adventure begins. Raffle has started now. You do have to re-sign up. So ! Enter ENTER. It is a new contest, so we have to do new entries. So type those in.
And Brandon, can I give a quick shout out to both of the shops that supplied these games tonight? All right, so we're looking at. Let me pull up my notes. Oh, where's it at? Here we go. All right, so first off, we have Books, Comics, and Things. They're based in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Seems like they carry about everything. They've got new and back-issued comics, RPGs, tabletop games, supplies, toys, and more. So pretty much anything you would ever need to get started, you can find at Books, Comics, and Things. Our second giveaway comes from Gamers Cave, which is downtown Franklin, right on Jefferson Street. It's kind of the main drive through Franklin, Indiana. These guys, they are more of a sit-in tabletop lounge. They offer new games. They've got some used games that have been opened. Everything is verified to be there. But they do have about 6 tables. They've got a huge VIP section overhead that you can rent out. So no matter what the size is that you're playing with, if you have a birthday party, check these guys out. Because you can go down, you can invite your friends, they can invite their kids. And you guys can sit around, check out the library of probably 60 different games they have for free to sit down and play with. Check those guys out.
Awesome. Yeah. So our giveaways, we always support local businesses, local to each of the players, because we love supporting small companies. So if you guys have a company that you would like a shout out, send me an email, admin@laughoutlower.com.
Yes.
And we can.
We will share them live, and they will also be recorded on the podcast.
Yep. All right.
Anthony,
so,
have you talked?
Do what?
Asked Anthony to talk to Ken.
Yeah, or I got to get business cards and stuff first, and he said he'd put them out, and he'd probably be willing to donate a toy or something.
Sweet.
He only does like vintage toys and cartridge games, so it'd be a little different.
For sure.
Than he said.
No, man, that's cool. That's perfect.
All right.
He'd let us put our cards out in there, and people could grab them and stuff as long as we gave shout outs.
Like, dude, give me cards. Give me cards. I can get so many people rolling with this.
Just put that Laugh Out Lore logo on the front and twitch.tv/Laugh Out Lore.
I have business cards already created. I just have to get them printed. So we can talk about that after the game.
Let's get going. Let's get to our destination, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, when we left off, you guys were going on an adventure?
Like Bilbo Baggins from Hobbit?
Adventures.
No, can I find like a hollow log? I want to know if I could like fashion kind of a smoker, like find a hollow log and get some clay and harden it out and then smoke like meats in it to make jerkies and stuff as we're walking.
I got some smoked meats in.
My only question is, how would you carry it around?
Do what?
My only question would be, how would you carry it around?
I want to make it not huge, but I want to be. I was also going to talk to Dougal at some point about buying a horse and a cart. So I mean, I could, if I can do that, I could put it on there.
Okay.
If not, then I can just make it smaller to fit like, say, a single rack of ribs or like a single fish or half of a chicken in there. That way I could still carry it around with me and not have to worry too much.
Are you proficient in... What are you proficient in with tools?
Cards.
3 Dragon Annie set and land vehicles.
I'm going to say no to this one because you don't really have the tool sets to create something like this. Maybe once you get to a town, you could purchase some equipment to be able to do something like this, but just barehanded.
Sharkbait or Dr. Filbert have the abilities?
Good questions you can ask.
Do what?
Do you have proficiencies in like building things, like carpentry or anything like that?
Where do you see
No.
Filbert?
It's Tinker's tools count.
Ooh, the action, equipment, spells, features, and
Proficiencies in languages.
Me?
You and Dr. Filbert.
No, I think these are underneath a different area, right?
They're proficiencies in languages all the way down under senses. Armor, weapons, tools, and languages.
Proficiencies in languages, armor, weapons, tools. I have brewer's supplies and vehicles land. Bro, I got brewer's supplies and I have. Oh yes.
I would say. So, Dr. Filbert,
The
You
Tinker's
you
tool.
do have Tinker's tools,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not quite the right fit to this example.
Malak has a kiln, right?
Malak kind of did a makeshift kiln, and we kind of talked about it before we started streaming, and I probably shouldn't have allowed that because he needs to be able to actually something like that would take longer than a night. So
Yeah. Okay.
it's hard to do on the
I
road
just
without the right
see
tools.
if like there's a way I could smoke the meats to make the snack meats that we have better.
I could say you could definitely build one here, just
Maybe
not
I
a
can
portable
talk
one.
to the meat guy and get
You
something.
could, if you wanted to leave it overnight, you could hang it over the fire at a distance to where the heat doesn't hit it so much as the heated smoke.
Like a drying rack.
Yeah.
Just something
Alright.
that hangs over the fire, but I would say that would probably have to sit overnight.
Well, I'm gonna get Walter and the two birds, and we're gonna go on our adventure.
All right.
I'm just gonna look at shark bait and start spinning and tell him to say when.
When?
Okay. Which one is it? We're gonna go northeast.
All right.
We're just gonna start walking. See what we find.
All right. So, are you looking for anything in particular?
No, just trying to
browsing?
find something to do, going on
Okay.
an adventure. I haven't spent much time with shark bait, and we got a new friend of his, so we'll go
Okay.
find some trouble or something.
The first 15 minutes of walking, it's just woods around you. Nothing really interesting so far.
And I want to ask Dr. Phil about himself, what he does, what his trade is.
Okay.
Those kinds of questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you do, Dr. Filbert Freud?
Oh, I trained most of my life in a monastery as a monk.
So like the karate chop stuff?
Not that kind of monk.
What kind
More, more of the religious studies and a couple languages.
Ooh. I speak a couple languages myself. Does that surprise you?
What are we trying to speak here, boys?
Hello, Nylar.
Oh, mucho gusto. Me llamo Brian.
I did not know you were with us on our little adventure.
Not either.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
stop.
Is this an adventure without Nylaw?
How dare we?
I mean, you can join us if you want to.
I can. And be honest with you, Nylar's ready to get to where we need to go.
Nylar needs to calm himself down.
Lick my boobie.
Is Nylar talking to himself?
No, he's
think
talking
so.
to them.
Oh.
He's talking to us because
I think he was with us, so.
we didn't
Oh, I-
realize he was behind us.
I thought he said he needs to calm himself down, or was that
What's
you,
going
Filbert?
on? What
That was
kind
Filbert.
of stuff he's into?
Well, I dabbled a little bit into
BBC.
no. Into magic and kind of backfired a little bit, hence the wheelchair. Yeah.
It sounds kind of exciting, honestly.
Well, no, not so much.
Not the wheelchair, but the magic.
Oh, okay, that's exciting, but haven't quite figured out the right spell to reverse what happened.
Well, I mean, you can still fly, so there's that.
True. Yes, that's one benefit. You know,
Just try to look on the bright side of things.
I've managed to fashion myself quite the handy chair here. I've got the crossbow and got these daggers that come out from the wheels. So.
Nice. Have you ever cut someone's leg off?
What kind of question is that?
He needs to know, man.
normal question, isn't it?
Religious.
Daggers on his wheels. It's kind of assumed that they're to cut someone's leg off.
He had chariots in war.
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Cool. I hope I get to see that.
As you guys are walking, you see an odd, not really odd, like in the middle of the woods, odd, but an odd-looking tree stump in front of you. Roll perception checks, everyone. That is in the adventure.
That is a dirty 20 for Traka.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Rolling perception.
It was so bad he fell asleep.
No, negative. That would be a 13 for Nylar.
All right. Dr. Filbert Freud.
5.
All right.
Yeah, Filbert.
Traka, you see a bag stashed away in the tree stump. No one else does.
Bag. Can I poke it with my halberd?
Yeah. Don't go ahead and go for it.
I poke it with the spear on the end of it and see if it's booby trapped or anything.
You hear a faint clink, depending on how hard you kind of stabbed at it. But the bag kind of just like folds in, but nothing really happens.
I'm gonna walk up and grab the bag.
Okay, you grab it. Do you look inside?
Just dump it out on the ground in front of me.
All right.
See what's in there.
Kind
of kneel down like a little kid with his bag of marbles. And
as you do, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
16.
It was a spider.
As you turn it over, the bag's weight shifts with it, and out pours 53 gold pieces.
Dude.
And that's it.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
That's it?
A little
That's it.
anticlimactic, yeah.
He's 53 gold richer. Yeah, I was expecting a spider or a scorpion or something.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah. Shark bait 10 gold, and I give Dr. Filbert 10 gold. I'm like, sweet. That's a worth it adventure for walking out here.
Yeah.
Nice talk.
Yeah.
Do you guys keep walking around talking?
You guys want to try and catch a raccoon and make a sweet hat for 3?
Can we make 3 hats out of 1 raccoon? Well, I guess it depends on how big
I
the
mean,
raccoon
we
is.
could sure fucking try, but we could always try for 3 raccoons.
Hey, that's fine with me.
Shark bait. Do you see any raccoons up there?
Are we flying?
I don't know. Are you flying?
I thought we were all walking
I
and
thought
having.
we were rolling out here.
Yeah, he's rolling. One's
I'm
rolling.
y'all are walking.
Yeah. They see him rolling.
Yeah. So I didn't think we were going to be flying, trying to talk to you the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe you saw some raccoons while you were flying. I mean, you had such luck with the geese.
I roll a dice to find a big animal or something.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check.
Nat 20. I can. Here's what. Still talking on my hand. Where's the fucking chat?
I believe you. You don't get very many nat 20s. So, yeah, you're actually able to find a family of raccoons. And it's not like mama bear, papa bear, babies. They're all grown-ass, big-ass raccoons. There are 6 of them, and you're able to track them down, and you guys need to roll stealth.
18 for Traka.
To Jesus, on my body and my grandmother, another nat 20.
Fuck yeah. Awesome.
Back to back.
I got 10 plus 5 at 15.
Oh, yeah, you would all pass. Double pass for the nat 20. I am going to allow you to do the next roll with advantage, all 3 of you, on how you captured these animals.
Actually, boss, I have disadvantage on stealth, so I need to roll again.
Oh, shit.
Why don't we ever roll like this when it like seriously matters?
No, no, Sharkbait. You only have disadvantage because you were going to be wearing heavy armor. You were flying earlier, so you would have taken your armor off. So there is no disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're good. Nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what are you guys going to do to try to capture as many raccoons as possible? And then I'll have you roll.
I am gonna. Are the raccoons all bundled together?
Yeah, they are very close together. And it looks like they have like a scavenge pile.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my net and I'm gonna throw it. And since I have an ace up my sleeve, which is a nat 20 that I can use whenever I want, I'm gonna use it now to catch all 6 of them.
All right. And you do. So just a reminder, in a previous episode, Traka rolled a natural 20 and we missed it. So that was the natural 20 that I promised him on any of his choice. Any one roll can be a natural 20. So you definitely capture all 6 in your regular size net. They just happen to be like hugging all together, and it just wraps perfectly around their bodies, and it actually twists them up to where it's like in a nice solid
raccoon
sack.
hug pile.
Yeah, exactly.
Raccoon cuddle puddle.
And for some reason, they're not scared. They're just hugging.
A raccoon cuddle puddle.
Yep. Raccoon cuddle huddle. I love it.
You're welcome.
Good one, Brian. So what do we do with these raccoons?
Can we say that Traka went over?
Do you guys know how to make
for flavor? Can we say
out of a raccoon? Because I don't.
You want me to what? A raccoon?
We're gonna turn them into hats, so we all have raccoon hats.
Oh, fuck yeah. I got this shit.
Wait. Question. Is anyone proficient in tailoring or leatherworking?
What?
Nah, man, they're just gonna skin this shit and stretch it over their scalps.
Take a ear out of
Are
it.
we proficient in what?
In leatherworking or tailoring?
Bro, none of us are fucking
efficient in anything.
We're
Some-
not efficient in
Yeah,
shit.
we're not very proficient in much.
Okay.
And if not, maybe we can train the trash pandas to do stuff.
We have pandas?
They're trash pandas.
They're trash pandas.
The
Raccoons.
Oh yeah, you're raccoon.
At this point right now, the party can pretty much show a magic trick or get themselves out of jail. And that's as far as our proficiency.
That's kind of what I'm seeing here.
Yes,
you know
we
what,
can do
Traka?
tricks.
Ooh.
Can I show Dr. Filbert a magic trick?
I mean, you have 6 raccoons in a net that needs to be tended to first.
Tend to your coons, bro.
Around the end of it, like scoop it up like a laundry sack and tie the end in a knot and throw it over my shoulder. Like, all right, we got 6
Yeah.
What are we doing with them?
Yep.
Let's go.
We on this.
So you head back to camp with raccoons over your shoulder?
Yes. Shark, are we going back to camp with these raccoons or what?
Can we carry more?
Yeah, I mean, there's
I
2.
can.
Probably head back. I'm not trying to take up too much.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a raccoon and shove it in the bag of holding, and then take another raccoon and shove it in the bag. All 6 of them are gonna go in there. All right, the net's free. Let's go catch.
Hold on.
This dude's out here like Newt Scamander.
So I'm gonna need a roll on every time you open the net to grab a raccoon.
Oh no.
So
roll on what?
Dexterity check.
6 of them.
Okay,
We'll
I'm gonna
just
roll it
do
all
one at a
once.
time.
Call them out one at a time. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. That is a 17.
Okay, that one goes in and the bag stays closed, or the net stays closed.
A 17.
Same thing.
A 16.
Same thing.
A 14.
Same thing.
I need to buy these fucking dice.
Same thing.
And an 8.
On the last one, it just wiggles away, seeing that its entire family that was just loving on each other seconds ago have disappeared into this hole, and it slips your grasps and runs away.
Hey, Sharkbait,
Little bugger.
swipe it up and eat it right there?
You can certainly try. Roll a dexterity check.
I picture
Acrobatics.
that Traka keeps his bag of holding on the back of his waist belt, so it looks like he's just cramming things in his ass to store them.
It would be like back right hip, so I'm just like shoving things back there, kind of half hunched over.
Actually, shark bait, this would be an attack with your talons, I would say. So you can
Oh.
roll a regular attack with your talons.
Okay, 1 second. That's a whole nother process.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. It's not a spell. It's an action. It's talons. Bam.
So it's probably better. You probably roll more to hit with that, don't you?
This is only rolling a whatever the pyramid dice is.
I don't need damage. What would you roll to hit?
Oh, I rolled a 13. What am I? 13 plus what?
Whatever your unarmed strike is.
Plus 4, so 17.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. You can definitely grab it with your talons and snap its neck even, and you can definitely eat it whole.
They're shocked, like, damn, bro, why you gotta be all violent?
He was trying
These
to
guys are okay here in the bag. I reach in and pull one back out, and it's probably dead.
Nope. It was able to hold its breath for that little amount of time.
Take 10 minutes for them to die in there.
Yep. It has not been 10
he's
minutes.
not
so.
dead yet. I'd shove him back in.
Okay. He got an extra
There's
3
just
seconds
blood
of life.
sprayed all over Sharkbait's feathers on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, I would say, like, he ate that motherfucker whole. Like, he's a big-ass eagle.
Okay, yeah.
So,
like a bird choking down a worm.
yeah,
Just-
exactly.
Wait. I'm like, where are my manners? And I regurgitate some of it and offer some of it to Doctor.
Okay, I'll allow it. Yeah. Dr. Filbert Freud, you see Sharkbait down this raccoon hole, look at you, and his eyes widen, and he's like, "Oh shit, where are my manners?" And he regurgitates it, bites it
straight
in half,
into his mouth,
and sets the other where Sharkbait.
What was that last part?
Where are you placing his half?
Right into his mouth.
Mama bird.
All right. So you have a half of a raccoon heading towards your face, Dr. Filbert Freud. What do you do?
Thank you, son. I appreciate your.
You do not have that much time to talk.
No.
It is hitting
You're
you in the
spitting
face.
or swallowing, dude.
Well, that was different.
I get wide-eyed and I'm like, have you guys ever tried those little tiny lizard things?
Geckos?
Yes. They're different colors, but they don't taste different colors.
Like geckos?
Yeah, you just pick them up and bite their heads off, and it's awesome. It's
Didn't you eat dragoons, gecko?
I don't want to be out too late. I still want to get some.
That was just a snack.
All right, so
That's
hang
perfect.
on. So as these fuckers are fucking everybody around, right?
Yep.
Nylar's gonna keep. He's gonna do something dangerous.
Okay.
Nylar's gonna keep on progressing ahead.
Oh, are you serious?
Where are you wandering off to, bro?
Okay. Well, I had just rolled for an encounter
Oh shit!
and rolled a natural 20.
Oh shit!
Happy
Bye,
anniversary,
Nylar.
Brian.
Can I roll perception really quick to see if I notice if he's
Nope.
gone?
You have
No,
nope.
dude, he walked off.
Yep.
We did. We were choking down raccoons, and he just wandered away.
Yeah, you were very busy handling the raccoons.
Fuck.
Dragoon doesn't like raccoons, apparently. At least it's not a loogie.
Do you guys Nick, or you throw?
Nylar, as you're walking away from them, you're kind of keeping your eye out, and you're just seeing what's around. You were told you were going on an adventure, and it looks like it just turned into another hunting trip. And you go again, or you find an old tree.
Nylar
And
finds an old tree?
do what?
You say Nylar finds an old tree?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Nylar was progressing towards the next location.
Yeah. Yeah, you were the only one walking. So you are the only one who sees an old tree standing kind of alone on a small knoll.
Okay.
A lone figure hangs by the neck from its sturdiest bough. I need you to roll a d4.
A D4?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Baby girl, where's my D4? What's a D4 look like?
Pyramid.
I can roll for you if you need me to. You got it.
I got it. That was a 4.
4.
Yep.
All right. Now roll a perception check.
So you roll a perception?
Yes, please.
Perception is a +5. 24?
24. Is that what you said?
19 plus 5 is 24.
Okay. Yep. Upon closer inspection, you see that the figure is dressed in the robes of an initiate druid. What was thought to be a noose is instead a loop of a living vine.
A loop of a living vine?
Yep.
So you mean this tree is killing people?
It would with
Maybe.
that roll, I would say that you would definitely be aware that he did not hang himself. Something else did.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if this tree has killed him?
Yeah.
That is a intelligence check, which is a D20. Hang on a minute.
I would say this would be more nature, actually.
All right, nature. Okay, I got it. That's a 17.
Okay. As you're getting closer and inspecting the vine, the body actually explodes.
Yeet, motherfucker. He skeeted and yeeted?
What are you holding right now?
My axe.
Is it magical?
No. Not that I know of. I don't think it is.
Okay. You take 4 poison damage.
Yeah, let me look at it. I'm wearing my cape.
Cape of.
My throwing what?
Oh, your new cape that you just got.
My cape of Mount Blanc. Mount
Yep.
Blanc?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you activating it?
Yeah, that shit's been activated. Like, what do you need?
Yeah. Okay. Roll a dexterity saving throw. See if you can get out of there quick.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, lick my balls. That's a 21.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. You see this body like start to swell, and you know immediately it's going to explode. And you bamf 100 feet from the corpse just in time as it explodes, and you see just a fine mist go out, and it actually starts eating away at the tree, but not enough to make it fall. But you can definitely see like a trail of where that mist had sat. You know, if you would have stuck around, you would have gotten hurt, and your weapon probably would have had damage. Would have been damaged.
My weapon would have been damaged?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So good call.
Thank you, sir. So I'm just gonna look around and be like, oh fuck, how far am I? I didn't realize that we quit walking.
You can roll a survival check. See if you can find your old trail and everything.
That is a 19.
Yeah, so you're able to find your own tracks. You would know you've been walking for roughly another 15 minutes. So you could probably head back that way and fairly easily find them.
So they're making camp, obviously.
Yeah. Well, they made camp back there, but you guys walked 15 minutes out, and then they stopped, and then you walked another 15 out.
How far, as I am right now, how far am I from the next location?
From the next, like, camping location?
Damn, we're that far away?
A day.
We're still a day away?
Oh, from Greyhaven, you mean?
We double timed all day, so we'd be.
This would be your second to last night.
If we double time tomorrow, we'll be there, won't we?
Yes.
So you've still got 2 days worth of traveling before you actually hit that town.
So Nylar is going to go a bit rogue and keep walking.
Okay. And what's everyone else doing as he's doing this?
Bjork, I've still just been sitting kind of by the lakeside. I think Malak said he was with me here.
Yeah, and to be able to catch plenty of fish, I would say you guys spend a couple hours there.
Yeah. I was just picturing until the first watch starts.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to be here.
I roll perception now to see if I notice Nylar's gone.
Yeah, you would definitely be able to see that he's gone now. You don't even have to roll perception.
I'm gonna hooty hoo call because I would figure by now he knows that's looking for where we are.
Okay. Roll a performance check to see how loud it's going to be.
It's at 14.
All right. And what's your passive perception, Nylar?
Did Nylar roll perception?
No, what's your passive perception?
What's my passive perception?
Yep.
That's a 15.
And what'd you roll, Traka?
14.
Yeah, so you actually do hear the hooty hoo from Traka in the direction that you last knew them at.
Bjork, with them being like a 15-minute walk through the woods out, would I hear that?
What's your passive perception?
Passive is 13.
Nope.
Just shy.
Yep. You thought you heard something, but then it must have been nothing.
Nylar.
Yep.
So, hooty hoo. I keep thinking, all right, so I've watched The Croods too many times because I have a kid. So all I hear hooty hoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty much how it sounds.
Yeah. Hooty hoo. What are you doing?
You recognize it as me looking for you because you were with us and now you're gone.
Yep.
Do I hear that as Nylar?
Yes.
I guess I'll travel my ass back.
All right. So you spend the next few minutes heading back.
Let me know where you're at. That's all I need.
He doesn't know that. Dragoon, what are you doing?
It's not a very
I've
descriptive.
been hanging out at camp, haven't I?
It's
Yeah.
Hanging out with my bird and that.
What's your passive perception, Dragoon?
12.
Okay, nope, you didn't hear anything either. Okay. Yeah, you're just chilling at camp.
Chilling with my owl.
Oh, that's right. You were spending time with your owl, so never mind. Yep, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
So Dr. Filbert Freud, fuck. You do hear this hooty hoo from coming right next to you. You're not really familiar. Like, you almost think like he's trying to be like a bird, but he's not.
So, what was that?
Oh,
Is
that's
it
my war
some
cry.
Okay. Didn't know if that was some kind of like secret code to get me to leave, or like I know y'all still kind of leery about me, but come on now.
No, do you know where the midget went?
I didn't see where the fuck he went. I don't know. I was not really paying attention, but
Huh?
maybe he'll come back.
That's-
Hopefully he'll come back.
Yeah, we'll go back to camp. Maybe he went there.
Couldn't
Hooty
hurt.
hoo one more time before we leave.
Okay. Roll another performance.
Wait a few more seconds to see if he answers back. That's a 7.
Yeah, I mean he'd hear it. He's close enough now, I'd say. Nylar, you hear him hooty hoo again, but you're like close enough to where like you could literally like just raise your voice and be heard. He just hasn't seen you yet.
Where'd he go? Is he coming back?
Nylar.
Oh, I see his.
Yeah, I just saw his nutsack.
Continue.
Yeah.
Did you
So
say you can see his nutsack?
Yeah.
so Nylar, you're.
What are you guys doing on video?
I know, right?
Don't worry about what we're doing on video.
You do hear him hooty hoo again, but he's almost just like trying to say, "Hey, we're heading back," kind of hooty hoo.
Oh, like, hey, we're going back to camp, hooty hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we had varying
Oh,
degrees
yeah.
Oh, yes.
of hooty hoos.
Language.
It's like
Hooty hoo's an
have-
entire language.
there's like hooty hoo, hooty
Yeah.
hoo.
Which means, hey, you're good to go, and then you have hooty hoo, which means, hey, I'm hurting, or hooty hoo, we're heading back to where we need to go.
Exactly.
Like,
Oh, okay.
Hootie, we're going back to camp. Who?
Right.
Or hold on.
And then there's Hootie and the Blowfish for a dance party.
Exactly.
God damn it! You took my fucking.
All right, so everyone heads back to camp. Nylar, you pass by, and you do see that raccoon, like kind of where his hug huddle was, the lone raccoon that escaped, and he's like, he's got tears running down his face and just sitting there all sad.
They ate him.
Oh,
he's a sad,
that's right. Sharkbait ate him. Never mind, Sharkbait ate him.
So he just see the guts like laying.
No, you fucked me over.
Sorry. I could. Oh, you know what? There was another raccoon. Yeah, there was 7.
Raccoon.
So
Just
there
ask-
was a sad ass raccoon.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to the raccoon slowly.
Roll
and reach
charisma.
my hand out
Roll
for it.
animal handling.
They're all in.
You goddamn right I will. My fucking D20.
Where the hug huddle was as a lone raccoon that was not trapped.
Oh yes, bitch. What's an 18 do for me?
I would say you're able to grab it.
I don't want to grab it. I want to slowly show that I am no harm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're able to approach him. With that roll, I would say you're able to get close enough, and like you're kind of holding out your hand, like almost as if offering peace.
I am offering peace.
He does not move. He just looks at you.
I'm going to see if I can communicate with this raccoon.
How are you going to try to communicate?
I'm see, do I have food on me, right?
I would say, yeah, you'd have your rations with you.
I'm going to offer him a peaceful raccoon. You know, I can't speak, but I can let him know that I am here. I'm not here to harm him.
Okay.
He wants to give him some trash.
So you're trying to bribe him, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Roll another animal handling.
There's an 18 again.
Yeah, he takes it and eats it. And then you reach your hand out, and he lets you pat him on the head.
Now, I want to see if he will let me carry him and hold him as a companion.
All right, make a final animal handling check.
Compared to Nylar's size, I would say this would be him like handling a small bear.
Kind of.
It would be me holding a small cat.
No.
All right, what
raccoons
is
are
it?
Pretty big.
I'm 9 foot. I'm 3 foot 4. I'm almost 4 foot. Okay.
And he's 2 feet tall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
raccoon
we
standing
have
up's like two.
Wait, that's a big ass raccoon.
Yeah,
I think you
We
could
used to have
ride
a-
him.
almost.
We used to
Nylar,
have
what is your
that
last?
raccoon, and that motherfucker was almost 3 feet
24.
tall. Swear to God.
Oh fuck yeah! He lets you pick him up. He is not running away. You're keeping a steady supply of different treats or different meats for
Can
him
I
to taste
stand
on.
behind Nylar and point at my eyes?
Uh, you were already heading back to camp, so this is before.
Point at the bag of holding.
You would not know he's found a raccoon yet.
So I want to keep this raccoon as a companion.
You will need to make the same checks as everyone else every day.
That will be okay. Let's hurry up and get this shit going.
All right. And then Sharkbait, were you wanting to do anything?
Back to camp.
What was that?
Were you wanting to do anything on your way back to camp?
Well, I wanted to snatch that raccoon right in front of him, but then he picked.
Yeah. So you guys were already heading back. So you and Traka and Dr. Freud would not know that he'd found a raccoon yet.
Oh.
Yeah, he was still pretty far from you guys, like within earshot, but not seen yet.
All right. I don't want to do anything.
Okay. So y'all head back to camp. Nylar, you are holding a rather large raccoon, kind of like side saddled, and you're just continually handing him treats. And you walk into the camp, and all of you see something furry attached to Nylar's side.
I'm gonna ask him where he got the sweet hairpiece hat.
Hey, I found this cuddly creature on my way back. I didn't realize I was walking too far ahead. I was just so excited that we were so close to our destination that I was ready to go and get there.
I'm going to ask him if he wants me to hold on to his raccoon for a minute.
If you would let me hold on to your flying monkey.
Walter, fly.
No,
He wants to hold.
Roll animal handling, Traka.
That's a 9.
He kind of just sits there on your shoulder. He doesn't seem to want to fly.
I'm
I'm gonna call the monkey, see if it happens.
Roll an animal handling check with disadvantage.
That is a 13.
Not enough. So you have a raccoon on your side that is much bigger than the monkey. So the monkey's not getting near.
That's all I need to know.
I glare at the raccoon and then point at the bag. Because I know he saw what happened.
Actually, he would not have, because he left while you guys were doing all that.
He didn't see me shove them all in the bag?
Nope.
I'm gonna look at Traka and be like, "What's up with the bag, bro? I got this sweet ass raccoon. I got the sweet ass fucking trash panda, and he's pretty cool with me right now. Why are you trying to put my raccoon in his bag, bro?
What are you doing, Traka?
I'm gonna pull one of the raccoons out of the bag of holding and hand it to Nylar.
It is dead by now. So yeah. So you stick your hand in the bag and you say raccoon, and you would just feel something almost like wrap its hands around yours and clasp, and then in your hand is the tail of a raccoon as you pull it out.
You see the raccoon's dead though?
Oh yeah.
As fuck.
Why? How is it clasping?
Do what?
How is it clasping?
That's
no. The magic
to
of the bag was handing him the raccoon.
The bag is like a
It's a bag.
Yeah.
Giving the
Birthing whatever you ask for it.
Birthing the raccoons.
Yep.
No, what the fuck? Why are we still here? How far are we?
We can double time tomorrow and be there at dusk.
Let's get going. We are so
I don't
close.
see if y'all quit bullshitting, we can do some night watches.
Come from the master of the bullshitters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dragoon wants to take first watch.
Okay. Everyone else going to bed?
Yeah, Bjork, I'm gonna volunteer for second watch since I kind of took it easy tonight.
Okay.
I'll
So
take third, that's Malak.
all right, cool. So
with Malak.
I kind of look at Sharkbait and I say, you should stay up with me on first watch tonight.
All right.
All right.
Then you go.
As everyone goes to bed, Dougal kind of talks to you all and kind of reconfirms what you're thinking, that you could definitely get there by dusk tomorrow night if you were to push hard. Having
what
double
she
time
said.
today, the entire caravan is one level of exhaustion. If you do it tomorrow, they are going to have a huge chance of having something major happen.
Good. Oh,
So as Dougal's telling us, we should
Kind of slow
just
it
go
down
normal
tomorrow.
pace tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get everyone rested.
let's
Well,
see.
just have a long breakfast. We got enough food. We can get everyone fed and energized. A little longer rest time. Let's
Yep.
do that. Be
Okay.
safe.
If
Right, so-
we don't bullshit the shit ton, we can get it.
Do what?
If we don't bullshit the shit ton, we can get this.
We
All right.
can rest tomorrow, go single time, then double time the next day, and be there by noon.
Yeah.
And Brandon, I think this is a really good point right here to kind of recap the second giveaway for the night.
Yep. So be sure to type in !ENTER to enter into the second giveaway of the night. It is D&D's Adventure Begins board game. Yeah, so be sure to enter in the contest. You have to be 18 or older, and a few other rules. Basically, you have to follow us. So, you guys take first watch, Dragoon and Sharkbait.
I load my pipe and I look at Sharkbait and I go, you want to half a day of the new stuff? And I just go, you want to partake a little?
Aren't we on watch right now?
Yep.
I do not. I will save it. How about at the end of our shift?
Sounds good.
All right.
Put the
So
pipe away.
both of you roll perception, please.
15 plus 15.
15, you
got-
said?
I got 12.
Sharkbait, 15?
16.
16. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the night is uneventful. Throughout the night, you just hear the rustling, bustling of the normal forest life. It is towards the end of your shift. I'm assuming you're passing out the pipe.
Yep.
All right. So you guys take a nice long hit to get nice and relaxed before bed, and you guys wake up. Who was taking second shift?
Bjork.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys wake up Bjork and head on to your tents. Bjork, roll perception.
That is an 18 with 3 for 21.
All right. An uneventful night as well for you.
That's the first good night watch roll I've ever had.
Yeah, that was a good one.
the only good roll.
The night goes uneventful, and you go and wake up whom for the next shift?
Malak.
All right, Malak, go ahead and roll perception.
And Traka.
All right, both of you roll perception.
By the way, do I get to roll my animal handling?
You will in the
Got a
morning.
7.
Okay.
7, and what else?
Give me 1 second. I had to put my little one to sleep.
Brandon, while he's rolling, since I am now proficient in lock picking, in order to get master proficiency, I need to find somebody
Yes,
that's a master in that, right?
and spend a lot of time with them.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Perception.
I'm going to talk to you out of chat this week.
18 plus 4 for 22.
All right. As you guys take the third shift, the sun rises and the beautiful morning begins with no interruptions.
I want to skin the raccoons on my shift, so I just have their skins.
Okay. Roll a survival check.
Oh, 10?
They're rough, but usable.
Okay. I'll throw those in the bag of holding.
Okay. Make sure you're writing these down.
It's 5, right?
Yep.
Don't forget to preserve them bitches.
In the bag of holding, there's no oxygen, so there's no chance of decay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have a longer cycle for that kind of stuff.
Who wanted to go hunting with us this morning?
Dragoon.
All right, I'm going to get Dragoon and Bjork and coffee and
Yep.
normal hunting routine.
All right.
Bjork's gonna grab his bow, and I'm gonna grab 2 sets of those antlers that I have now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hand 1 set to Dragoon, and I'm gonna tell him about every 10 minutes or so, just rattle these together.
Alrighty.
I said, we're gonna get you your first big buck this morning.
Okay.
Alright.
All 3 of you roll survival.
Bjork, that's a 17 total.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Okay.
I could look for a different animal today. What was
Okay.
yours?
I got a
then
14.
Like a
Dragoon, could he technically roll performance since he's working with the antlers?
Nope.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's not for show. He would have to know how to handle the antlers.
Right, that's true.
Wouldn't
Okay.
I because of the Wanderer?
No, not in this particular case, because you're doing something that you're not accustomed to. You're banging the
Yeah,
antlers together.
You would have to know like the exact sound that you're manipulating.
Yeah. Okay.
So Traka, you were looking for another type of animal?
I was going to see if maybe I could find like a small black bear or
Okay. What'd
maybe
you roll
an
again? A
elk.
22?
Something just a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Black bear or an elk, maybe.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Tails.
All right. You do find multiple paw prints heading in a different direction than the deer. They look to be about medium-sized. You can inspect them closer if you wanted to.
I would like to see how fresh they are and which direction.
All right. Roll a survival check.
Do we see this?
Yeah, you guys would see him do this.
Could I walk over and also help?
I would say you wouldn't be able to help in this case because he's the one that spotted first, so he would be
Yeah.
immediately checking it. So for this one, it's just him.
I'll just tell him, since Bjork are here, I'll just speak common. Tell him one's a bear and one's an elk. They're going whichever directions they are.
Okay.
Well, if he's clanging his antlers. But I'd like to, I don't know where I'm at, which ones are fresher. So yeah, I'd like see what's
So what'd you roll for your second survival?
18.
Yeah. So the giant footprints are definitely fresher. It almost looks like he was following the elk's trail, or she.
I'm gonna tell them both that we should follow the bear.
Okay.
It looks
I'm down for it.
like a more than one man project, and I think we'd appreciate the kill on this.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So
And
you guys can either choose one person to roll with advantage, or you each get your own roll.
Bjork, I'm actually proficient in survival.
So
Same
am
I
Yeah,
think
you
all 3 of you are.
Well, I
Are we?
have.
So I'll take our own rolls then.
Okay.
I would
Sure.
think.
Go ahead.
I agree.
Each of you roll survival.
Brandon, would I still get my advantage if I had it by natural?
Not for bears, because bears you're
Okay.
not. You're kind of they're predators, so it's a little different.
So that's a 18 for Dragoon.
Okay, that's still pretty good.
And Bjork, that's a 17 with 3 for an unnatural 20.
Okay.
That's the
Traka
second
got
one tonight.
Traka got a what?
an 8.
Traka, you lose the trail immediately. But the other two seem to pick it up a little ways away.
Fuck
And you're like, oh,
you,
shit. Yeah. So the other two, you do find are able to follow those bear tracks pretty easily, and you kind of lead Traka in the general direction.
I would like to pull my bow out
Okay.
and have an arrow on the ready and one in my hand. So after I shoot the first one, I can throw another arrow in.
Cool.
And
Yeah, sounds
try
good.
and shoot again.
And Bjork, I'm just going to grab Traka's white beard and just kind of lead him behind me while I'm following this trail.
Okay. He can either allow that or he can pull away. I'm gonna let him choose.
It's not a choice. What do I need to roll to grab that beard?
Strength.
Gotcha.
What do I need to roll to poke an arrowhead into his left ass cheek?
Strength.
Okay.
That is a.
Can I pick up a rock to fuck everything up and kind of, or can I trip Traka so he like pulls the trigger?
That's a 12 with 6.
Sleight of hand.
For 18.
Sleight of hand.
All right. What was yours, Bjork?
18 total.
Traka?
6.
Unfortunately, Traka, you're not able to hit your mark, and you actually are a little more open than Bjork was even expecting. Bjork, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna reach behind me. I see that he's kind of lost. I'm like, this way, dipshit. And I grab his beard and start pulling him behind me towards the trail.
All right, and Dragoon.
Dirty 20.
Traka, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Since his aim was off.
22.
But you have him by the beard and still pulling him along.
That's true.
22. Yeah, he saves. He just like stumbles over your foot, Dragoon, but he doesn't stumble enough to fall over.
Dang.
All right, so we're following this trail. I'm just dragging Traka behind us.
All right. Everyone roll another survival check.
Yep. Oh, that's a 5 with 3 for 8.
10.
That was.
You know what?
So that's
It's been,
13.
That's a 6 for an Eyelaw.
It's been over a month since I had this, and I haven't used it. I'm going to throw my inspiration and re-roll that.
Okay.
By the way, who's ever breathing on the mic?
Chaka!
All right, that's a 16 with 3 for 19.
Okay. Chris, what did you roll?
13.
Okay, so Chris and Traka, or Dragon and Traka, you immediately lose the trail. As the trail gets deeper, though, into the forest, Bjork, you pick it back up. It is getting more recent, and the footprints, whenever you put your hand in, actually is a little warm. So you guys are very close to this bear.
I'd like to knock an arrow back.
Okay.
And just kind of be ready to draw.
Can I roll stealth and try and sneak off?
Yes.
Explain to them that I think if we had like a triangle almost.
Yep. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Different angles.
Kind of smoking it out.
Can I ready my scimitar and my gauntlet? My brace?
Yeah, so your bracers are just on there already. So
I want to walk up with the left one up and my sword in my hand.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Have it ready.
I would picture
it doesn't
with these
shoot.
bracers, you can shoot.
No, so the
'cause they're
bracers
magical
don't
daggers.
shoot.
You can shoot while holding a weapon, correct?
No, they don't
I
shoot.
have to.
They basically, you
have
pull
to
out a
throw it.
dagger and you throw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I thought
have
it was
to ready
shooting
a
off
dagger
the
in that
bracer.
hand.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
dagger's thrown.
I got you.
Okay, so I have a dagger in that hand then.
Okay.
Ready.
All right.
There we go.
Good to know.
Okay.
Everyone roll another survival.
Yep. Ooh, 19 with 3 for 20. What? 2?
Okay.
I got an 11.
Okay.
For
All
No,
right.
I rolled a 9.
All right. All of you
Nylar's
lose
in
the
my
trail.
backpack.
All of you lose the trail. The trail leads up to a tree. And you look up and you see scratch marks, but you look around and there are no more tracks to be found.
Can I throw an investigation?
Yeah, sure. With disadvantage.
What's this movie?
I got a 10.
No, you don't really see much.
Was it Percy Jackson? Where
For
they
what?
run into the guy that's can transfigure into a bear.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Can I climb the tree?
Yeah. Roll a acrobatics.
6.
Oh.
Yeah, you get up that tree and you just slide straight back down. Your footing slips, and you're back on the ground.
Hmm.
Give me smooches. Are you going to night-night?
You ready for that stuff?
What are you guys doing?
Here.
I guess I lose
You
again.
gotta tell the boys. You gotta tell the boys night. Yeah.
Night, Nyla.
Night, Nyla.
Oh, she's mad.
All right, Draka, you could, after everyone else does one more thing, you could try to climb the tree again. It's just another round. Curtis, what are you doing?
Can I help Traka climb the tree?
He's already tried. I'll have to wait until next round.
Can I throw a nature?
Sure.
Cool.
What are you looking for?
To see if the scratch marks went any higher or anything, or there's just something out of
That would be survival.
Survival? Okay. So that is a 18.
Nope. You don't really see. I mean, you see it going up the tree, but that's about it.
I don't know. I just throw my hands up and go, I don't know, I'm lost.
All right. And Bjork, what are you doing?
Shit, I was fucking muted again.
Yep.
I'd like to take my longsword out and actually strike the tree.
Okay. You do it.
Kind of fairly hard.
Yeah.
That is an 11 with 6 to hit.
Yeah, I mean it's a tree. Unless you're rolling that one, you're good.
Well, I mean, I could have missed.
Yeah, I
could have
guess.
missed. I picture a tree having an AC of like 2.
It's literally 2. Yeah, it doesn't move.
All right.
Or doesn't.
Do I need to roll damage? I mean, I don't think I'm strong enough to swing through a tree.
No, I mean it's a fairly big tree. It definitely supported the weight of a bear. So yeah, I mean your sword gets stuck. You have to wiggle it out.
I picture I hit it and leaves kind of rustle and fall off. And
Nope. It didn't
I'm
do
guessing-
shit to the branches. It is a big tree.
Okay. And I take it nothing really happened up top. when
Nope. I
struck
mean, you
it.
heard skittering, like squirrels and shit jumping around, but nothing.
Fuck. I'm gonna turn around and be like, boys, you ever seen a flying bear?
Can't say I have.
I mean, Trucker's got a flying fucking monkey.
You know what? At this
Oh,
point,
Trucker,
anything-
yeah, that's true.
A flying fucking bear.
I say we chalk this hunt up to a loss and head back. If we are up against a flying bear, we're kind of disadvantaged here.
Trucker, you can make one more attempt at climbing the tree if you want.
I'm gonna Yeah, try and climb the tree again.
Okay.
That'd be a
That's
14.
A what?
That's my fucking boy, so I gotta help him climb this fucker.
A 14.
Yeah, you're able to get up about, I'd say, 15, 20 feet in the air up the tree. You have stable footing. You can look around if you'd like. You can roll perception.
As he started climbing, I just kind of pushed him.
Okay.
Weep.
It's a 13 on my perception.
You see, like, just random small wood life creatures. You don't see, like, you see a lot of broken branches. You can't really see from here how recent they've been broken, but there are a couple that are, like, still just hanging there by a thread. That's probably where the bear went, but you don't see the bear.
Can I follow those branches?
Yeah, you certainly can. Certainly can. Roll.
Say it, don't spray it.
I know, no shit. Roll another acrobatics to follow them.
12.
You lose your footing on this. The tree is getting narrower and less branches the more you go up. So the footing's just not quite there, and you're resting back where you are. Go ahead and roll another perception.
14.
Yeah, I mean, same as before. You don't see the bear. You hear something rustling quite a ways away now, but it's more on ground level. Bjork and Chris, Dragoon, go ahead and roll perception now.
Yep.
So that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
It's an 11 with 3 for 14.
All right. Dragoon, you definitely hear the same rustling ways away. And it sounds like something's coming out of the trees, probably 100 to 120 feet from you guys.
I'd like to immediately...
You do not hear this.
Oh, shit.
I'd like to relay that to Traka, scream up at Traka about that, and tell Bjork to be ready.
Okay. If you're screaming it, I'm noted.
No, not screaming. I'm just talking loud enough that they can hear it.
Okay, well, he's pretty high up, so it'd have to be a little loud, not like screaming like emergency, but you have to be pretty
give him
loud.
a hootie hoo.
Yeah, you can do a hootie hoo.
I'll throw him a hootie hoo.
All right, hootie hoo. All right.
Let's start climbing down fast.
All right. You relay the message to him, and another round goes by. You guys can run after it if you would like.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
How far away did you say it was? Or sounded?
I'd say originally 100 to 120 feet, but since the hootie hoo, further.
Okay.
Double dash. So you guys need to roll another perception check.
Perception?
Yep, perception.
Bjork,
Nat 20?
Yep.
All right.
And I got a 21.
Okay.
Bjork, knowing that I have to be fast, I'm gonna pull the broom out of my backpack and tuck it between my legs so I can fly.
Okay.
And that's a 16 total.
All right. Traka, you definitely know the path of the bear. And you can see its footprints are very heavy and very sporadic or erratic. That's the word. So he is definitely running. You guys can continue your chase if you'd like.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. As you run up again, you actually see the bear, and it is probably 60 feet from you. What do you guys do?
I want to throw a dagger at it.
Okay.
Arrow.
Everyone that's doing a ranged attack will need to do it at disadvantage. There's a lot of trees.
I've got both of my hands around the broom, so I'm just going to throw my half of a broomstick at it.
Okay.
What else can I do in the nick of time?
So I got an 11.
You would know that you couldn't throw the broomstick because it's. I mean, you have the ass end of it, so it's kind of weirdly heavy weighed. It would not go very far.
Oh. Shit. All right. I'm gonna tuck away the broomstick and pull out my sword and shield.
Okay. Chris, what'd you roll?
An 11.
Okay, misses. Traka?
12.
Misses. Yeah, it looks back, seeing this dagger fly by and disappear and reappear into your bracer's dragoon, and this arrow fling by. He charges forward. He is now out of sight again. What do you guys do?
Should we go one more?
Right.
What, Traka?
I want to go after the bear.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, so you guys are double timing it again. He is. You guys are about at the same pace right now. You guys want to keep going? He's still just out of eyesight.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are running again. Go ahead and roll perception checks.
19.
Okay.
14.
Okay. I'm sorry. Make this survival.
Same.
Okay.
Do I get to roll another dice?
Nope. Just whatever you rolled, and then your survival.
I forgot now. It was... Oh, so 16.
Okay. York?
What are we rolling? You said survival.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's fucking awful. 9.
Yeah, you completely lose the trail.
Yeah.
Trucka, what'd you roll? 18?
19.
19. You are just able to follow this trail. And Chris?
It was 16.
You have lost it as well. So only Traka knows where this bear is going. What do you guys do?
Just to follow me and keep running.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, I've got
Keep
my sword
following.
and shield out, so I'm just going to try and stay close to both of them.
Yep. And I have another
Cool.
dagger ready.
All right. As you guys are running through, Traka, you in the lead, you actually do start to see it again. It is 60 feet in front of you. What do you do?
I'm going to try and hit it again with an arrow.
All right. Ranged attacks do disadvantage again. Bjork, since you're
Is
hack
there
and
any
slash
way
right
I can
now,
catch up to it if I use a double dash right now?
if you use a double dash plus, if you do a double dash, you lose your action. Unless you have like an action surge, and I don't remember if you do or not. I think it's.
I think that's a fighter class.
Yeah, I think that's you.
I have that.
Yeah, so if you double dash, like your normal movement would be 30 feet closer. Your double speed would be for your action to do another 30 feet.
Speaking of action surge, though, Bjork, could I use my action to draw a hand axe?
I would allow as a bonus action.
Okay, so, well, no, because then I'd have to use my action surge to dash. Alright, I don't think it would work.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Out of character, if we go one more round... Oh, never mind. Should we try catch up to it again to get a little closer before we attempt this?
I'm just going to use one round and double dash so I can get up to the bear.
Okay, you are right next to the bear.
Yeah, and Bjork, to try and draw its attention, I'm going to yell, just gut-wrenching, hooty hoo!
Traka, roll a dexterity check, please.
And I want to throw a dagger at it.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
That would be a 19.
Ooh, I also rolled a 19.
Oh.
So that actually
Roll
goes
or
to
win,
you.
bro.
So he does not attack you yet.
Double 16s.
Okay. Yeah, you do strike it. The dagger pierces its hide, Roll damage.
Yeah. So that is 6.
Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to load this up. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and have everybody roll. That's their roll initiative.
Yeah. Bjork, that's a 21.
All right, hold on. I'm not there yet.
Yep. And so everybody knows this is probably going to be the last event of the evening. We will be announcing after this encounter the winner of the second giveaway. So if you have not entered, be sure to comment, ! Enter.
Oh, shit. It's using the other one. Hold on. I got to switch campaigns. It was using the one shot.
Oh, don't do that because I'll switch to my other character stats.
Yeah, no.
Bjork's not magical, but William's got one really strong spell.
All right, Dragoon, what was your initiative?
13.
Traka?
10.
Bjork?
That was a 19 with 2 for 21.
Okay. All right. He actually rolled really shitty. So, Dragoon, what was your damage?
6.
All right.
Dope.
Dragoon, you are up.
Am I within 5 feet of him?
Nope. You threw it at 60 feet.
Oh, that's
So you're
right.
60 feet
So
from
I
him.
want to use my movement to get 30 feet from him and throw another dagger.
All right. Go ahead and throw another dagger. This time it will be with just straight, no disadvantage.
You swung the door on me.
No disadvantage. So that is 14.
14 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. So that's another.
Good job, baby.
So that's 8 damage.
All right. 8 damage. And you see where daggers would normally be, there's just blood oozing out of a wound, and the dagger just zips back into your bracers. Trucker,
And then I
you're
pop
up.
another one out and start flipping it.
Yep. All right, Trucker, you're right next to him.
I am going to try and swing my halberd down at like the base of his neck.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That would be a 14.
14 hits. Roll damage.
I've heard. 11.
All right. You slice into his neck, and you definitely hit an artery, but he is not dead yet, but he's hurting bad.
Hunter's mark on him now as well.
Okay. Did you want to do that before?
Do that before?
Because if you did it before, you'd get that extra damage, right?
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was before or after.
Yeah, it's before.
Well, remember, you can throw a bonus action before
Yep.
your action.
Okay, then
So
yeah,
go ahead
put it
and
on
roll
before.
that damage then too.
That makes it 17.
What was the or what was just the bonus?
Just the bonus was 6.
Okay. I already had inputted everything else. Yeah, so it is definitely hurting, but it is still roaring. And that makes it his turn. He is going to go after you, Traka. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
All right. So you take...
Damn.
So he clamps down on your arm, and you take 9 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to swing at you with his claws. But he's so hurt, like he's starting to get a little leery, and he swings, but he misses. Just going far and wide from you. He's hurting bad, guys.
He's
Bjork, you're up.
almost dead.
You said Bjork's up.
Yep.
How far away am I at this point?
You would be, if you took a full action to run, or your full movement, you'd be 30 feet from him.
Okay. I would like to. Let's run up to him. I'm going to see if you're going to let me play this out. Being anniversary night. I'm going to run up to him. I'm going to use my bonus action to pull Nylar out of my backpack. And I would like to swing Nylar at the bear for my action.
Oh, okay. Nylar, do you go along with it?
I'm picturing this dude's always got a fucking axe in his hand because he's a barbarian.
Let's fucking eat it, bro.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So would I roll to hit, or would he technically roll to hit?
I'm gonna say you're holding him, and he's going to swing.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to roll.
I pull him out of my backpack.
Okay.
And I'm like holding him in front of me as the momentum carries his axe. Strength. Let's see. That is a 14 with 4 for 18.
Okay, yeah, you're able to hold him just fine. Nylar, go ahead and hit or roll to throw an axe.
Okay,
because you're still 30 feet from him.
Well, no, I said I wanted to run up before.
Oh, you're running all the way up?
Yeah, you said I was 30 feet away.
Yep. So if you want to roll, or you used your movement to get to 30 feet away.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. No, go ahead. Throw it.
What?
It depends. Are you're 30 feet from him now, Nylar?
Right.
Yeah, roll to, I would assume, throw your axe.
Yep.
All right. So what is that? Kid?
Whatever your to hit is for your axe.
I'm rolling to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're striking through my action.
Hang on. There it is. Oh, baby. Hang on. There it is. Oof. How does a 19 sound?
19 hits. Roll damage.
Ooh. I'm gonna smoke this fucking bear in the dick. On my D12. Somewhere. Not in this. Here we go. That's 11 points of damage.
Yeah. That will do it. Tell us how you want me to. Tell us how you want to do it.
Boom, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so let me precursor this.
Dude.
I ran up. I pulled you out of my backpack, and you threw your axe.
So here's how I'm thinking it. Here's how I'm seeing it. Bjork's running up, and he grabs me from his back. He goes, Nylar, like a Pokemon, says, Nylar, go. He fucking grabs me from behind and throws me towards the bear. As I'm flying in the air, I throw my fucking axe and fucking plant that motherfucker right in his forehead.
All right. Yeah, and the bear was in front of you, ass towards you, but just as he's fucking roaring towards Traka again, you throw your axe and he just turns just the right way, and the fucking axe just nails him right between the eyes, and he slumps over dead.
Boom, chakalaka.
And Bjork's like, Nylar, I knew I could choose you.
Nylar, return.
And I summon him to return to my backpack.
Okay.
I flip him off. I give him the bird as I.
I just hold out my backpack and like lift the flap open in front of me.
Okay, like your little Pokeball. Got it.
Yeah. Just open it up.
So we have 11 and a half minutes for the rest of the giveaway, so make sure you guys are entering. Exclamation point ENTER to enter. It is for a board game from Dungeons & Dragons, Adventure Begins. All right, so you guys have a bear in front of you.
I guess field stripping it.
And I
I
guess
want to put the bear's skull on my head. Hi, baby.
Okay, do a medicine check. Yep.
It's time for bed, baby. Okay, medicine check, baby girl. I need you to roll for me. I need you to roll good.
Yeah, let Nyla roll.
Nyla, roll my medicine check here. Put it in there. Roll it. Put it in there. Good roll, baby. That is an unnatural 20.
Good job, Nyla. Nyla rolling for Nylar. You are able to very easily clean off the skull of this bear, and you have just a raw, not bleached yet because it takes time, but you have a raw skull of the bear, and it could definitely fit on your head.
I'm going to wear this bear skull on my head.
Okay, add it to your inventory.
And Bjork, I would like to cut out the claws.
Okay, roll a
the
medicine
bear.
check.
That
I'd
is
like
a
to help.
16 with 1 for 17.
Okay, you're able to get all of the claws. A little messily, but you have all the claws.
I want one of the bear paws whole with the claws in it.
That'll be
Or
up to
just cut it
Bjork.
off.
No, that's fine. Go
Okay.
ahead. I just
Roll a
I
medicine
wanted
check.
like claws off of one paw, so
Oh, okay. So Chaka, go ahead and roll medicine.
Take a shot, baby. Hey.
10.
It is very messy. Your aim wasn't quite as true as you'd hoped. The couple swings of your axe, but you are able to get a nice chunk of, or the entire bear paw, in your possession with the claw and all.
Awesome.
And then Dragoon.
Can I help like field strip this thing while we're here?
Yeah. If you're keeping like the
Just
pelt
wanna,
impact.
like, when we're field dressing it, can we just cut like the big roasts out, and we'll just take those back with us in the
No,
bag?
put them in the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can definitely take time and basically just field dress everything, make your cuts and
Yeah,
everything.
he's
It would take
talking
about an
like, the
hour
hind
total.
roast.
Yeah, the leg shoulders and the front leg shoulders.
Yeah,
The
you can
biggest
definitely do that.
chunks. Probably
What
take the ribs too.
I would say roll a survival check.
Would it be
Raw
with advantage?
survival.
3 of us. with
Yeah, it would be
survival?
with advantage with all three of you helping each other.
That's a
So
10.
that's a 16.
Well, I
You
mean,
said
if there's only
survival?
advantage if only one of you rolls.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
So
Real
Traka,
quick.
what'd you roll?
A 10.
It's messy. You don't get all the cuts that you want, but you get, I'd say, half of what you were expecting.
I'm fine with that. That's plenty of meat.
Oh,
for
yeah,
a
it is
bear.
plenty of
right,
meat.
right.
All right, let's go, boys. We got to double time back to camp. We're hella far away.
Did anyone want to collect anything else from the bear? Dragoon, did you want anything?
I'd like to grab a corner hide.
With his low roll, I would say that it's pretty messed up already.
I want the heart.
That you can do with a medicine check. We'll see how you do.
Fucker. I was about to say that.
Yeah, back off. So that is a 16.
Yeah, you do a fairly good job getting the heart out. No problem.
Bjorn, can I just slash the nuts off?
Yeah. Roll.
Good.
Medicine.
Medicine?
Yep.
That is a, let's see here, 13.
Yeah, you're able to get them off. One does drop in the process, but wipe it off. It'll
That's
be all right.
fine. That's fine. I've got a nut sack with one nut.
Yeah, you gonna add it to your collection?
I'm gonna tuck that into my backpack.
Okay, got it. Mark it down. A bear's nut sack. And as you guys head back to the campsite, you are pretty far from the campsite. It's gonna take you a good 30 minutes to get back. But you guys do it with no problem. You're able to find your way back, and you're back at camp. It is
to meet what he pays per bear.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a charisma persuasion. Let's see how this rolls.
Keep some of that meat though. Don't sell all of it.
While he's
19.
rolling, I'm gonna pull Nylar out of my backpack so he can hang out.
Okay. So what are you selling him, and what is your offer?
I'm gonna sell him. I would guess a hind quarter would probably be like 20 pounds. I don't know how big a bear would be.
I would say actually bigger than that.
Yeah, it'd be like
it was a
75
cave
pounds.
bear. It was large.
I'm gonna sell him one of the hind quarters, and I'm gonna tell him I want 10 gold for it.
Okay. What was your persuasion again? 19?
Yes.
He hands it over.
All right. Cool.
Yep, no problem at all. He thinks he's getting one hell of a fucking deal.
Now can I get Dougal if he'll sell me a horse in a cart?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Go ahead and let's see. I gotta see. Give me just a second. I gotta check the caravan real quick for my notes. Okay, now I gotta see how much a horse is. I think it's 75 gold. Are you wanting a horse and a cart?
If I can afford it. If not, then just a horse.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking each one up. Sorry. Cart.
Hey, Traka, if it helps, I don't know if Brandon would allow me to do it, but let's make a deal with Dougal where he drops some of the money off for paying us for getting him there for a horse and buggy. Get it at a deal.
I want to have it before we get to town.
I know, but make him that deal.
Well, he's saying instead of paying us when we get to town, knock off some of that to give us a horse and buggy now.
Yeah, but if we don't make it to town to get paid, then we don't get the horse. If I buy it now, you
get the horse and buggy now. But what we were going to get when we get to town,
take some of that off.
Yeah, it's
and
less.
use it towards a bargaining chip towards the horse and buggy.
All right, what do you guys
You
do?
know, if I'm in,
Out of character. How many pounds was that hind quarter of a bear?
I'd say like 60.
60?
It was a cave bear, man. It was huge.
Yeah. We're talking like a full adult black bear.
So we're talking like $4 a pound over here.
Yeah.
big money.
All right, so what are you guys offering Dougal for a cart and a horse?
I'm going to offer him 125 gold.
He gladly accepts.
Deal.
Oh, fuck.
How much did we get off that bear hind?
Bjork's standing here like a dude in a fucking used car sales lot. Like, damn it, dude, you could have got better, man.
Yeah, he
Right,
gladly
we could have
accepts.
got 240 out of that bear hide.
Like the horse and the cart together was only 65 gold.
Yeah.
You said the horse was 75.
I thought so. I looked it up. It was 50. A draft
He
horse is
lied.
50.
So
I
you
went
lost
off
DM.
Yeah, and
See how
a
the DM does.
riding horse is 75, but a draft horse, which is pulling a cart, is 50.
All right.
Bjork's gonna sit here like, man, I can jack off a horse for like 2 gold all day.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna stop there. It looks like we can pick a winner. So, let's see who it is. Lurch, you are the winner, sir.
You are the winner.
It's your boy.
It is your boy. So,
Your boy.
get with Curtis for your address.
Yep.
And he'll get it sent out.
Boo!
All right. So, gentlemen, we will end that there tonight. Nathan, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
And
Nathan.
just to recap real quick, so it's easier when I listen for next week.
So glad to have you here.
This is right before a night watch, or was this in the morning?
This is right before.
We go slow today and double time till lunch.
Night watch of what would be the 18th night.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. So, we will pick up there next week. Thanks, everyone, for joining us today and every day. Be sure to check out the podcast if you didn't catch the full stream, or you can watch it right after we end just by hanging around on the Twitch channel, and it'll replay. YouTube and podcasts are released on Fridays, so tune in there. And again, there's a pirate campaign coming on Sundays starting November 8th, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern, like our normal schedule. We won't be doing another giveaway for quite a while, but that doesn't mean that things are going to slow down. So keep joining us.
Shit's just ramping up.
Yeah.
We get ready for
Man, let me put this into perspective here. So we did a giveaway for 1,000 followers. We've got 200 in the past week.
Yeah.
So keep sharing, keep telling your friends, your loved ones of everything we're doing. Keep the word of tabletop gaming alive. And it will benefit you as much as it's benefiting us.
Yeah.
I love her, dude.
All right, boys.
Let's go.
Then I'm going to call it a night because I'm fucking tired. So.
Yes, sir. Let's finish it the way we always finish it.
Closing comments. Let's roll.
Remember to be kind to each other. Do something nice for someone tomorrow. Love each other, but most importantly, love yourselves. Have a good night, everybody. Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer. Wear your seatbelt. Love yourself. Love your neighbor.